Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I have a surefire way to meet women. And I'm assuming that the guy on the phone for a second date update today did the same thing that I've done many times, and it always works. You see a hot girl go into a store or something like that. You see her in the parking lot. You just walk up to her car, you pop the tire, and then you hang out in the parking lot till she comes out. And you're like, oh, you need help with that tire? Let me help change that for you. Works every time.
You're one step away from a serial killer.
That's like vandalism, isn't
I've done it a lot. Sometimes I just go and I just pop tires in parking lots just in case on my way into a store. And that's what I'm guessing Dallas did today. He's on the phone to do a second date update, and that's how he met the girl that he wants to call today.
Well, now, I didn't pop the tire. Just so happens I did change her tire.
Oh,
Thank God,
okay. Well,
Dallas.
for future reference, if you want to meet a girl, that's the best way to do it. Pop her tires, and then you'll have no choice but to help her. So your email said that you met the girl you want to call today because she needed a tire changed, and you came to her rescue.
Yeah, I did.
What's her name?
Brittany.
Brittany? Okay, and was she changing the tire, and you just walked up behind her and were like, hey, little lady, you don't know how to do that. Let a big man help you out.
No, it didn't really happen that way. A few weeks ago, I was at the mall and doing some shopping, and as I was leaving, Brittany flagged me down, and she was kind of like in a panic, and she asked me if I knew how to change a flat tire. So, obviously I did, luckily, and she asked if I could help, and I said, of course. So went to her car and started to, jack the car up and change the tire, and I had noticed she had this like really cute Southern accent. And so I kind of went out of my way, and I was like, "Are you from around here?"
And she was like, "Why, no, sir, I'm not. I'm just a poor Southern girl who needed a tire changed.
Yeah, and
why don't we go out for some sweet tea and maybe some cheese grits?
It sounds like the start of a porn or something.
Yeah, right?
Do you like cheese grits? You know, anywhere in town a lady can get some nice cheese grits."
What is wrong with you? Did you hit on her, or how did you proceed after that?
Well, she kind of went on to tell me that she was new to the area and that she didn't really know anyone. And when I was done changing the tire, she was really, really thankful, and she shook my hand. And as I was getting ready to grab my stuff and leave, I kind of just stopped and turned around, and I kind of just said, "Hey, do you want to go out? Do you want to go get some food or something?" And she said, "Sure."
Wow.
Like at a later date, or you guys went that day?
Oh, we went right then and there.
That's
you
cool.
did?
Oh.
We went and got food really, really close to the mall, and this is where things kind of took a turn. We went to eat, we ordered our food, and we were both about halfway done eating, and I noticed that she kind of stopped, being so responsive to conversation. She was a lot less talkative. She started to become a little, timid and shy, I guess.
Did you
I
notice?
do declare that I believe you have overstepped your bounds, sir. I will take off my long white glove and slap you in the face. Did you say anything to make it seem like you offended her?
No, not at all. It kind of just all of a sudden it was like she just stopped talking. So I said, is there anything wrong? And she said, well, she didn't really like the food at the place we were eating at. So I said, well, okay, do you want to leave? I felt really bad. And she was like, no, that's okay. It's fine. So when the waiter came back, I asked him if, we could get the check and if he could box up our food and we could go. And, as we started to leave, I asked her, I said, hey, could we maybe do this again, at a different place, that you would like? And she said, of course. So we exchanged numbers and we left.
At the end of the date, did you guys kiss or anything like that? Or was it just exchange numbers?
No, it was just an exchange number, and then, we went on our way. But, I listen to you guys all the time, and I really trust you guys. And what's going on in my mind right now is I feel like she felt obligated to kind of go out with me because I did something nice, and not because I'm attractive or anything like that.
See,
That makes sense.
I was thinking the opposite, that she flagged you down because you were hot. I mean, because there's other people that come out of the mall. I'm sure that there was other people around she could have flagged down, right?
Of course, yes.
I don't think she was obligated at all. I think she set it up.
Well, maybe
to
she
make
felt
sure.
like she was obligated. Well, if she set it up, she definitely didn't like something about him because she's not calling him back.
Well, maybe
So-
his personality failed. I don't know what happened.
So you think maybe she felt obligated and that's the reason that she's not calling you back?
Exactly.
Which is weird because she just moved to town, so she doesn't have very many other friends. And whenever I'm new to a town, I say yes to anybody, no matter who you are. Like,
Wow.
yeah, I'll hang out
Interesting.
with you. I don't know.
I'm new to town. Yes, gentlemen, jump on it. I say yes to anybody whenever I move to a town. That's good to know.
To go out and show me around.
Yeah, we know what you meant. We all know what you meant. All right, Dallas. Well, we'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll get your southern lady on the phone and find out why she's not ringing you back, okay?
All right, guys.
All right. Until then, you enjoy some sweet potato pie. We'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dallas is on the phone with us to do a second date update today. Not the city.
That's good. I wish the
A
whole
guy
city.
named Dallas is on the phone with us to do a second date update today. He wants us to call a girl named Brittany. I'm going to actually recap his date by telling her side of the story. I think this is what she would say when we talk to her. So there I was. Had a flat tire on my car, and I did not know how to fix it. I was just staring at this tire as confused as a fart in a fan factory. And then all of a sudden, out of the store, I see this big, strapping young gentleman named Dallas. And I was hollering like a stuck pig, asking him to come help me out. So I walked up to him. I said, "Kind sir, do you think you could help change the southern lady's tire?" And as he was changing it, I was just sitting there grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater, looking at how he changed my tire and helped me out. And then, could you believe the nerve of this man? He asked me to go to food with him right after. And the only reason I did was because I felt obligated to, because normally a southern lady would make a gentleman court her properly. So we had a meal, and then once we were done with our meal, we went our separate ways, and I would never talk to him again because he was way too forward. I just smacked him in his stupid face. Hey, Dallas, is that about right? Yeah.
I think I should take you out on a date.
I was going to say, after that, we don't even need to make the phone call. I mean, that kind of settles it, doesn't it?
Dallas met this girl, Brittany, in the parking lot. She had a flat tire. He was walking out. She said, "Can you change it?" He changed it, and then they went to go eat. The meal went well, and then about halfway through, she kind of seemed cold and awkward. And they exchanged numbers and said they might go out again, but she hasn't been very receptive. We're about to call her right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Brittany, please?
this is she.
Hello, Brittany. How are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I don't know you. Who is this?
No, you don't. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay, I still don't know you.
It's a morning radio show, and I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. You recently went out with a guy named Dallas.
Oh. Okay.
You remember meeting Dallas? He said that he helped you change a tire on your car, and then you guys went out for a meal after.
Yeah, I remember him.
What'd you think of Dallas?
I mean, he was a nice guy and everything.
You just didn't click with him?
Well, not really. I mean, it just kind of got weird
So
throughout the date.
it got weird. Can you tell us how?
Well, at dinner, like it was a really nice dinner. We're sitting down, and he gets up to leave like 3 times to go to the bathroom, which is not typically a weird thing. But the second time he come back like super sweaty.
He came back to the table super sweaty?
Yes, he was super sweaty, and I didn't know what to think. And I thought, well, poor guy, maybe he's sick or something. So I asked him, are you okay, or you need to leave? And he said, no, I'm great, I'm good. I've never seen somebody come back from the bathroom sweating like that before.
Maybe he's got IBS.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't spicy food, but it got worse. Like, we're sitting there, and he leaves again, and then there's a table right beside of us, and that guy leaves to go to the bathroom, I guess, comes back. And I can hear
Don't tell me
their
they both came back sweaty together. I wouldn't want to call them back either.
Mystery solved,
Yeah.
though.
The guy was actually talking about my date. Like, I can hear them talking about him and saying, there's some guy in the bathroom doing really weird stuff.
What was he doing?
I don't know. They didn't say. They just said that they knew it was weird and it made him uncomfortable. Like, if it makes a guy uncomfortable in the bathroom, something's wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot.
dude.
Listen, there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in guys' bathrooms. I've never left them going like, whoa, there's some guy in there doing something strange. I got to get out of here.
Right. So I just had to leave. Like, you don't know what to expect when you're in a new town and new people. Like, I don't know.
And you never asked him what he was doing in the bathroom.
I didn't want to. I mean, what if he told me and asked me to join him? Like, I don't know.
So did you make up a lie about the food not tasting good to get out of there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Because he said that on the
like,
date.
I love food. Like, I love food. And I totally went back to that place the next day. It was so good.
You actually went back
did?
there.
Oh, no.
You actually went back to that restaurant the next day.
I did. It was so good.
All right, so that's the reason you're not calling him back, because he was doing something weird in the bathroom, making him sweat.
Yes, that's exactly why.
That's interesting. You know what else is interesting? He's actually on the phone listening right now.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. 100% serious. Dallas, what were you doing in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Get your guys' minds out of the gutter, okay? I was not doing what you guys think I was doing.
I have no idea what you're doing.
I had an idea.
Okay. I will admit, I will admit I did get up a few extra times from the table to go to the bathroom. And I'm really embarrassed to say this, but I was in the bathroom doing push-ups.
What?
You're doing push-ups.
Why were you doing push-ups?
I'm just, into fitness and stuff, and I felt like because I hadn't been to the gym in a couple days, I felt like I didn't look good enough for you. And I
So,
went in there to get kind of like a little bit of a workout in to kind of look a little bit more muscular.
so you went into the bathroom to do push-ups to get a pump.
This was not even scheduled or anything. I didn't have time to go to the gym before this date. I didn't even know this date was going to happen. And I met her, and she is awesome, and that's what I did.
So you just left the table randomly to go work out in the bathroom?
Yeah, I did.
Like, on the bathroom floor?
Well, I washed my hands before I came back to the table.
That is disgusting.
Doesn't make it better.
Brittany,
Yeah.
do you believe him? I don't know that I mean, I know you explained it, but I don't know that I buy your story.
This is the God honest truth, seriously.
Well, is this what guys do here? Like, you just go out into the bathroom to work out during the date? Is this how it works?
No.
I never
No,
have.
I've never done that one time, but I felt like I didn't look good enough for you, and that's why I did it. It was more of a freak out thing.
So working on the car and the tire change wasn't an actual workout? You needed more intensive workout in the bathroom?
To a sense, yeah, because changing the tire is nothing.
So,
I'm so fit. Changing the tire doesn't do
And
anything.
was I lifted the car by
Yeah.
myself?
I got to go do some push-ups and some burpees in the bathroom.
I don't know. I don't know if I actually buy this whole story.
Does sound weird.
I need to know, were his muscles impressive?
I mean, yeah, he's a really impressive guy. I actually noticed that when he was changing the tire, and, I mean, you could tell he works out. I just never expected it to be during the date in the bathroom.
Hey, Brittany, I would like to ask you this. Would you like to go on a second date with Dallas? We will
Hey,
pay for it.
guys, can
Yes.
can I do this myself?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it. I mean, hey, dude, I don't want to get beat up by you. I know you got...
Look, Brittany, I'm telling you the truth. I did push-ups in the bathroom to try and impress you. So if you give me a second chance, I promise that I will work out before dinner and not during.
It's a pretty good
And
promise.
also, we'll pay for the date, Brittany.
You were a really great guy stopping to take care of my tire and take care of me, and you went this far to actually get a second date. So, I think, yeah, let's try it again.
Woohoo! Nice.
Awesome. Congratulations, Dallas. You got your second date.
Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate the help.
No problem.
Yeah.
Stop doing push-ups in the bathroom.
I will stop doing push-ups in the bathroom. I'm just embarrassed because I never thought that she would ever find out.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy that sent in an email for today's second date update said in it, "Help. I want to get a second date, and I also need to convince her that I'm not a murderer.
Oh my God.
Sounds like a
I think maybe we can do that. His name is Riley. He's on the phone right now. Riley, before we do your second date update and convince her of that, first you're going to have to convince us that you're not a murderer.
I promise you I'm not a murderer.
Okay, well, why would the girl that you want to call today think that you might be some sort of psycho killer?
One thing after another happened. It kept going wrong, and I didn't even end up going on the date.
Oh,
Okay.
so you got arrested by the police and then questioned in authority, and somehow were able to talk your way out of it and actually be on the phone with us now.
No, that didn't get that far at all. I just creeped her out, and it was just an unfortunate series of events.
What do you mean you creeped her out? How'd you creep her out?
Well, here's what happened. I had went over to the mall, and while I was shopping over there, I had this girl helping me out. We were flirting a little bit. She was really nice. Felt like we had a bit of a connection, and I said, hey, maybe we can hang out sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So by the end of the week, I called her up. I said, do you want to go to this little sports bar I like? It's just a casual little place. And I said, do you want to meet me there? She told me she didn't drive. So I offered to pick her up.
Okay,
That's nice.
this all sounds very uncreepy so far.
Yeah.
Well, so I went to pick her up, and she lives kind of a little farther out of the way. So she comes out, and she is looking really good, way even better than she did when I saw her at the mall. So,
Nice.
They often look better when they take off their Sparrow outfits. You've been on so many dates with those girls. They really do. They clean up nicely.
Hey, what's her name? You never gave us her name.
Oh, it's Ellie.
Ellie. Okay.
Okay.
Ellie gets in your car, and that's when she felt like she was going to be murdered? Or
No. So I really didn't know the area too well where she lives. So I start making my way down to the restaurant, and I know I got to get on this one highway. So I'm looking for it. I'm making turns, and I'm really not seeing anything familiar, and I keep making more turns. And
Why aren't you just asking her for directions if this is where she's from?
well, it's kind of like a guy thing. Like, we don't really ask, men don't really ask for directions.
Yeah, he's
not
right.
me, man. I use my GPS. I pull over even if my GPS is working to ask people. I'll ask
I got
anybody.
the GPS on my phone, but I had some, cool music playing, and I didn't want to shut it off. So, I'm trying to make this all go cool, and, I want to show I got my stuff together, I know where I'm going.
Yeah,
I know what I'm doing.
Every woman loves a man who's good with directions.
Well, see, that's the thing. I didn't know if she knew I was lost or not because she just started making conversation and talking about stuff. So it was just all going kind of well.
Okay.
So I'm keep going, and still I don't see anything I recognize at all. And I think she kind of started to ask me some questions like, do you know where you're going? And I was like, yeah, we're good. And she asked me where we're going again. I told her the name of the place, and she started to kind of tensed up a little bit, and I was like, you all right? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. And make another turn, and still, she was getting more nervous and more nervous as I made more turns and kept going farther, and I'm looking around, and she starts asking me, oh, you're not going to, kidnap me, right? And I'm like, oh, what? No, I'm not going to kidnap you.
You're like, we don't know each other well enough yet. And you,
I don't know if you're worth it.
No, I'm like, come on. So, she's just getting scared, and I'm starting to make me nervous, too, so I'm having even more trouble driving and trying to figure out where I am, and then I'm starting to get anxiety from that, and then starting to get dark, and then she's getting even more scared.
Yeah, because she's in the car with some guy who sounds like he's sweating with his knuckles clenched on the steering wheel and leading her into the woods.
okay, at that point, why didn't you go, you know what? I'm going to stop the cool music that I'm playing and use the GPS on my phone.
Because I knew eventually I was going to find the highway. I knew just within minutes that I would find it.
Yeah. But did you?
Well, no, and then she kept getting more upset, and I kept telling her, oh, just give me another minute, I'll find it. Give me a minute here. And then eventually she just said, pull over the car. And I said, are you kidding? Really? She's like, yeah, pull over. And I pulled over, and she got out. And she's like, oh, I'm going to call my friend. And I'm like, you're in the middle of nowhere. I'm not even sure I know where I am right now. Do you even know where you are? And then she says to me, oh, at least I won't get killed by you.
Oh, no.
All right, there it is. So she thought you were taking her somewhere to murder her.
Yeah, but I wasn't. I was taking her to get a burger at a sports bar.
I don't know.
You know what? Sometimes that feels like murder to me after I eat some of those burgers at sports bars.
Wait, so did you just drive off and leave her on the side of the road?
Well, she said she's going to call her friends. So I said, well, I'll wait with you. I just want you to be safe. And she says, no, I don't want you anywhere near me.
Oh.
So I just waited on the other side of the road for her.
Oh my
So,
God! You freaked
Yeah,
her
that
out.
sounds creepier than just leaving her. Like, so you went across the street and just stared at her the whole time.
Well, I just didn't want anything to happen to her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, do you feel like an idiot? Why didn't you just say, I am so sorry, I got lost, I didn't want to admit it to you?
Looking back, yeah, that is absolutely what I should have done. But and the funny thing is, I ended up finding the highway a few minutes after that.
Oh,
Of course.
God, I'm
It's the way it
very
always works. All right. And have you tried to call her since, or have you just kind of left her alone because she thinks you're a murderer?
I've tried to call her, but she doesn't answer any of my calls. And then, actually, I called her a few days ago, and she told me, oh, please leave me alone.
Oh no!
All right.
Okay.
So we're
So
going to
now-
call
So
her
now, yeah,
again.
we'll
Okay.
we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. All right?
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Riley is on the phone with us,
Oh my gosh!
and Riley has a thirst that can't be quenched.
You're really helping
That's
his case.
right. And that thirst is a girl named Ellie.
Stop hitting the scream button.
A girl that Riley took out on a date and hasn't been heard from since. Riley, are you ready to do your second date update?
Yes.
Oh,
no.
God.
If you're just tuning in and you don't know why I'm introing the second date update like that, it's because Riley went out on a date with a girl named Ellie, and he creeped her out so bad that she demanded he pull over the car, and she got out of the car and called a friend to come pick her up. And it happened that way because Riley didn't want to ask for directions or use his GPS. They wound up driving around forever and then drove like off into these secluded streets, and she started getting scared and saying that she was nervous that Riley might be a murderer. So she asked him to pull over, got out of the car, and that's the last that he's heard from her.
Riley, why do you think you could come back from this? I feel like a little creepy you can come back from, a little aggressive maybe.
Yeah.
But fearing your life is something that I could never say, oh, maybe I'll give him a second chance.
I should have just let my pride down a little bit and used my GPS, or at least asked for directions or asked her or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, because then you wouldn't be labeled as a murderer. And now, unfortunately, Riley, you have to live with that forever.
I just really, really want a chance to apologize and explain myself and hopefully ask for a second date.
All right, well, I'll dial her phone number, see if we can make that happen right now, okay?
All right.
Oops, sorry. I'm not even hitting a button. It just happens every
Yeah.
time you talk, Riley.
Would you mind when you talk to her, please don't hit the scream sound effect?
I can't really make that promise, Riley, but I'll try, okay?
It's a lot to ask.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Ellie.
this is she.
Hey, Ellie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Good. What's this about?
Well, I'm calling you because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
What kind of email?
It was an email about a date that you went on recently.
What?
Yeah. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out with a guy named Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
And I guarantee you remember this date because Riley told us about it, and he said that you accused him of being a murderer.
Yeah, I did.
Unless that happens on a lot of your dates, does it? Or was it just this one time?
Oh, no. This is unique.
I don't blame you. After we talked to him, I'm like, I would have felt the exact same way you did.
So you talked to him?
Yeah, we did. We talked to him about your date. He told us how you guys met at the mall, planned a date, and after he picked you up, you guys drove around for a little while, and then you accused him of being a murderer and asked to get out of the car and then called your friend to pick you up.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that's
What
true.
what was going through your mind?
You know, I'm in this guy's car, and we're driving around, and lots of strange back roads, and he was going and going and going, and I didn't know what he was doing. I mean, I would ask him questions about if he knew where he was going, if he was lost, and he just sort of kind of, in a very creepy way, mumbled answers to me. I don't know. It was very strange.
Whoa.
And so that's when I decided I needed to get out of this car, and I told him to pull over right away.
Yeah. He told us all that. He did also tell us that the reason he was driving around like that was because he was lost. And he didn't want to ask for directions or use his GPS because he wanted to prove to you that a man knows where he's going.
Really?
It doesn't sound like you believe that.
I don't know. I mean, who in this day and age doesn't use GPS?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said. But he
First
said
thing, Jubal
he told us he was playing some cool music on his phone and didn't want to interrupt it with his GPS.
Well, he was playing cool music, but like you would think, like that's a little creepy to sort of kind of keep driving and not answer me. Like, are you lost?
Outside of you thinking he was a murderer and driving around forever, like, did you have any good conversation in between your life flashing before your eyes?
When I met him at the mall, you know, he seemed very cool and charming and everything. And then
Yeah, they always are.
Yeah, right?
They always are.
yeah, but you know, then he picks me up, and it was like totally different. You know, it was just sort of kind of creepy, and I don't know, it's a totally different creature. I don't know.
So would it have been different if he'd have said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm really lost right now. I do not intend on murdering you"?
In all honesty, it might have been a little bit my fault too. You know, I overreacted.
Okay.
Really?
You think that you overreacted? I don't know if you're overreacting. I mean,
So I've been binge watching on Netflix lately.
you've been
Binge watching Netflix.
What does that have to do with you thinking that he's a murderer?
Well, there's a show called Forensic Files that I've been addicted to.
Oh, I love that show.
Oh,
a great-
yeah.
Okay, but you know what? After watching Forensic Files, you think everybody's out to kill you.
Well, like I think it just really got in my head, but I don't know.
I do not watch anything like that. Ever since I was a single girl living by myself, I can't watch CSI shows. I can't watch any of them.
So yeah, I think that's probably why it was sort of my fault. I've been watching the show even up until like he picked me up for the date.
Oh, yeah. That should be a lesson. Don't watch Forensic Files right before some dude picks you up for a date.
Oh man, of course you were scared.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that show, but I'm guessing it's all about murdering people.
Yes.
Yes.
And how they
And-
find bodies and stuff.
Yeah,
And
it
there's
is.
probably a lot of gruesome reenactments.
Okay, you guys need to stop talking about it because now it's getting back in my head again.
So, sort of a miscommunication then. He didn't tell you that he was lost, and you automatically thought that he might be a murderer.
Yeah, that's basically it.
You know who would be really interested to hear this? Riley, because he's actually on the other line listening right now.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Riley, you there?
I'm here.
Oh man.
Wow, I didn't realize you were on the line.
That makes me seem even creepier now, doesn't it?
That is a good point, Riley.
Listen, Ellie, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to come off that way to you. I just was so nervous. The whole thing was just so ridiculous. It kept getting worse and worse and worse, and now I just feel like a total idiot. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm sorry too. I know I overreacted. I just, you gotta understand it was creepy. Like I'm asking you if you're lost and stuff, and you just sort of kind of grumbled like a serial killer. So I didn't know what to think.
I realize this now, and listen, if I made you feel uncomfortable, I'm really, really, really sorry. I feel really bad, and I'm sorry to be a creep at the end when I dropped you off. I just really didn't want to leave you alone. I didn't want you to get hurt. I just wanted you to be safe. I just feel terrible.
Well, that's sweet, Riley. Now that I understand, I don't know. At the time, I just totally thought you were waiting across the street to, kill me and maybe my friend too.
Oh no.
I don't know how.
No, I would never. I didn't want to leave you alone because then if something happened to you, it would have been my fault anyway, and that would have been even worse for me.
Oh.
Hey, Riley.
Trust me, killing you and your friend was the furthest thing from my mind that night.
Oh my God.
Really weird way to put it, Riley.
Yeah.
But Ellie, does that comfort you to know that That was the last thing Riley was thinking about.
Came out weird.
I guess so.
Oh my god.
Ellie, would you like to go on a second date with Riley? He actually sounds like a good dude.
Yeah.
We will pay for it.
Well, now that I know the whole story and the whole background on why he was acting the way he was and how I overreacted, now it makes sense. And of course I would. I mean, he's very sweet.
Yay!
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, you need to start watching like HGTV or something and stay away from your Netflix binge shows.
Try cartoons.
Okay.
You know, Ellie, I actually like Forensic Files a lot. Maybe we can get together and watch it sometime.
No.
Nah, I don't. That sounded creepy, Riley. You're back to creepy again, man. I'm sorry.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
You know, I don't know why I was thinking about it just right now in the middle of this song.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about my friends at advocateslaw.com
You're
for some
always
reason.
thinking about that.
Yeah. I know it's the middle of a song and you're not supposed to be talking here on the radio and whatever, but
Yeah.
I was just sitting here thinking about my friends at Advocates Law and I was like, I have to talk about them
Yeah.
right now. Okay? So, whatever, you've heard this song before, but have you heard that my friends at advocateslaw.com can help you out with any kind of personal injury that you've been involved in, whether you're hurt at work or something like that? They also handle auto as well. So if you've been in like a fender bender, something like that, they can deal with that too. All you have to do is just hit them up, advocateslaw.com, or call them 206-512-3555. They're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Costs you nothing to talk to an attorney. This is what you came for.
I will say, Rihanna did a lot of oohs while you were talking.
Well, she's excited about it, too.
How many oohs she does in this song?
So hit them up. It's 206-512-3555 or advocateslaw.com. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Now that we got that all taken care of, we should also talk real quick about the second date update.
Should we?
In case you missed it,
Because why would we wait for the song to be over to do that?
Riley wanted to call a girl named Ellie. She wasn't calling him back. He kind of knew why. Something very bad happened during their date. He didn't want to use his GPS to find the sports bar that he was going to take her to, so he got lost. Then she got scared and thought he was going to murder her. So she jumped out of the car, demanded that he get lost,
Yeah.
and she called her friend to come pick her up, and he waited across the street and watched her the whole time. So she was even more creeped out.
Yeah, but they ended up going out.
Yeah.
You know,
good.
she thought she went from, hey, he's gonna murder me, to be like, yeah, cool, I'll go out again.
I've been out with some other guys, and you know what? I'll take a little bit of murder. That's
Yeah.
fine. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. We've been doing these second date updates for a long time now, and we've heard of some pretty strange first dates. But I think that today's will probably take the cake
Really?
on the weirdest place you could ever take a first date to.
Oh man.
Chris is on the phone to do a second date update today. Chris, why don't you tell everybody where your first date was?
Well, I guess now in retrospect, this probably wasn't such a good idea, but I thought it was a good idea at the time. But I actually took her to a funeral.
What did you
Took
do?
her to a funeral
Like-
on a first date. Chris, I read your email, and you said you took her to a funeral. How does that even happen?
What the hell?
Man, okay, I know how it sounds, but the whole thing was that I could not get a schedule worked out with her.
No, that doesn't matter. I mean, is this funeral for someone you know? Or is this just you're just funeral hopping?
No, it was actually my best friend's grandmother.
Okay. So you were having trouble scheduling a day. Why not go, let's try a day next month when I don't have a funeral to go to?
I know. I'm an idiot. I tried. I was trying to figure out what to do, and I didn't want to miss the opportunity to actually spend time with her because we hadn't actually met yet. So I just asked her to come with me.
Wait, did you? I mean, you prefaced it as I would like to take you to my best friend's grandma's funeral.
Well, it wasn't really like that. I said that I had an obligation.
So you surprised her with the funeral part?
Yes, I did. Oh my God, I don't know what I was thinking. You know, I was just really busy. Like going to a meeting, I just said, hey, look, I'll pick you up. But I totally forgot that I didn't actually tell her.
So did you remember at all once you picked her up, like, oh, crap, we're going to a funeral and I didn't tell her that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, as I'm like walking up to her door, I realized that I didn't put it in the text message at all.
God.
Oh my gosh.
This is awesome.
Do you feel like a bad person?
Well, I'm thinking it was actually going to be respectful, so that because I felt that we had a great connection. I thought it would be a good opportunity for her to actually meet like my best friend and some of my family.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for whoever you're dating to meet people is at a funeral.
Okay, you've got to walk me through this. Did you tell her in the car as you're driving there, or did you just pull up, she walked in, and put it all together?
Honestly, literally when we pulled up, because I couldn't say anything. I just like pretended like I had already told her, and she's in the car, and I'm trying to figure out how I was going to actually tell her what we were doing, and I didn't say anything. I just kept driving.
This might be the worst date I've ever heard of, and we hear a lot of really bad date stories.
What did she do? What did she say?
Well, she looked at me, and honestly, she didn't have any words. She thought that we made a wrong turn.
Of course.
And is that when you said, "Oh, by the way, our date is going to start with a funeral today"?
Honestly, I didn't say a thing. I couldn't even look her in the eye. I just like looked down, and I was just like, you know what? We have to go in and kind of just do this.
Oh my!
I'm surprised that she didn't just like excuse herself to go to the bathroom and then bail on your date altogether.
What is she going to do? Call an Uber to a funeral home?
Yeah, they'll go anywhere. Why not?
Was she wearing black?
Right. Well, I mean, that's not.
No, she was not wearing black. I was.
God.
What was she wearing? How do you even you dress cute for a date? You're excited about your lip gloss and your new hairdo that you got done.
I mean, for the most part, she actually didn't look out of place. I mean, her skirt was probably a little bit too high for. Oh
my God.
Jeez. All right. So how did everything end then? I'm assuming she just said, "Take me home" after the funeral.
Well, no, actually, we went to breakfast.
What?
You didn't go to the wake though, right? You went to breakfast on your own.
No. I was like, look, let's just get out of here. Thank you. And then we had actually a really great breakfast.
Wow.
So did breakfast actually redeem the fact that you took her to a funeral on your first date?
It was definitely tough. I mean, it was definitely tough. It was my friend's grandmother. I grew up with her. I mean, so it was actually a very personal and emotional experience. But, I feel like we had a good hangout at the breakfast.
Delusional?
So,
How could you possibly think that?
how did everything end with her then when you were done with your date? Did you guys kiss? Did it seem like there was any interest on her part? Because it's hard for me to believe that there would be.
I mean, we hugged. We had a really nice long hug when I dropped her off.
I am so glad you guys didn't make out after a funeral. That is just so dark to me. I can't.
Well, that would have been a little inappropriate, probably.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
Well, I emailed her once, and then I texted her twice, and I haven't gotten a response from anything.
Have you apologized for the situation that you put her in?
Well, I mean, not right away because I wasn't sure, actually, because her schedule's really busy. So I didn't know if she just didn't have time to get back to me. But the last message I actually texted her, I just kind of asked her, was it the funeral?
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update. And I don't know if you'll get a second date out of it, but I can tell you this. You've officially won the title of the worst dater ever.
Yeah, it was the funeral.
All right? So play a song, we'll come back and get your second date update next.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Chris is on the phone with us, and today he wants us to call a girl named Liz. Shocking as to why she's not calling him back, he took her to a funeral on their first date. And if that's not bad enough, it gets even better. He didn't even tell her he was taking her to a funeral. He said he was busy, and he forgot to give her the details of the first date. They just showed up at the funeral home, and bam, all of a sudden, she's at somebody's funeral that she's never met. Apparently, it was his best friend's grandmother's funeral. And they hung out there and then went out to eat after. He said everything seemed fine after the funeral and while they were eating breakfast or brunch or whatever you do after funerals, I don't know. And she hasn't called him ever since. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out what could have possibly gone wrong on a first date to a funeral. Chris?
Yes.
Are you ready to make your phone call, sir?
I'm ready. You make it sound so much worse than it is.
It's not. That is exactly how bad it is,
Yeah.
Chris. I don't think. Do you not pick up on like normal social behavior?
I mean, like I said, it wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to not tell her.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I got busy at work, and I didn't tell her all the details, and I kind of screwed myself.
All right, well, let's see if we can help save face in a second date
Thank
update
you.
right now. All
I
right.
appreciate it.
Here we go. I'm going to dial their phone number.
Hello?
Hi, is Liz there?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Liz, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show that you hopefully have heard of.
I'm sorry, I don't listen to the radio.
Oh, okay. Well, we're sort of like a podcast, except on the radio. I'm calling you today, though, because one of our listeners actually sent us an email asking if we could get a hold of you.
What? Somebody sent you an email about who?
Yeah, it's a guy named Chris that you recently went out on a date with.
No.
Yeah.
I don't blame
So
you.
we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why. Chris told us about your date. It sounds like you two shared a very special moment.
Oh my gosh.
So you know what happened?
Yeah, we do. We talked to Chris, actually. He's feeling kind of embarrassed that he took you to a funeral on your first date. And that's why he asked us to get you on the phone.
I mean, he probably should feel embarrassed.
Is that the first funeral date you've ever been on?
Of course
That's not the question I was thinking, but okay.
I've been to funerals, not on a date, though.
What was going through your mind when he picked you up and took you to a funeral?
First of all, I was really confused.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were actually going to a funeral until we pulled up to the funeral.
Did your heart sink? Like, I would feel horrible.
No, I thought it was a joke. Like, I thought he was pranking me. And I was like, okay, is this legit? So we got out of the car and we're walking in, and I was like, oh my God, we're really doing this.
So, is it the funeral? Is that why you're not calling him back? I mean, I don't know another reason why you wouldn't call a guy back if he took you to a
Do you
funeral.
need another reason?
You know, I actually felt really bad for him at the start of the funeral. He looked like he was really sad, and he knew the lady, and
Do you think that he, like, took you just because maybe he needed some emotional support or something?
maybe, but don't you, like, call your best friend for emotional support?
Well, apparently it was his best friend's funeral, or his best friend's grandma's funeral, so he was already there.
Here's the deal, though. I never met his best friend.
Oh, you didn't?
No, like, we were there, and I never met his best friend.
Well, I mean, I could see, like, his best friend was probably busy. If his grandmother just died, maybe he was, you know, with his other family and things.
Right. No, like, I get that. I mean, you got to feel bad for the guy, but there were other weird people and things there. Like, it didn't seem right.
What do you mean?
Like you said, okay, I felt bad for the guy, right? But I feel like maybe he was setting me up to feel bad for him.
Setting you up? How?
I don't know. Like, I met people there, and they didn't seem like they really knew who he was.
What? That's weird.
What do you mean? He was just walking up to people, introducing himself. They're like, who are you?
Yeah, and he was like, hey, you know, here's this, you know, my best friend's uncle. And I was like, oh, nice to meet you. And I feel like the uncle guy didn't know who he was.
He said you guys actually went out after the funeral. Did you just want to leave? I would have just left.
Breakfast was fine, but here's the weird thing. He kept pushing me to go back to his place, and he was like, I'd really love it if you were there. Like, I really just need comfort right now.
Oh,
and I was
no.
like,
Oh, man.
Nice.
So-
So he was trying to use the emotional state he was in after the funeral as a way to get you back to his house.
I feel like that's what was happening. I feel like he was being sleazy about it and just trying to get me to go back to his place for comfort.
That is disgusting. What did you say to him?
I didn't go.
Yeah. Good choice.
But taking a day and thinking about it, I'm just thinking, what if it was a scam? Like, what if this guy does this to other girls? And it's his, like, this is his thing.
Yeah, that's actually a genius move. I'll have to write that down and put that in my notes. You know, I do know a way that we can find out, Liz.
How?
Well, he's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Chris,
Oh, my God, Liz, I cannot believe that you would think I was scamming you.
How are you seriously on the phone right now?
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
Listening to everything that I said?
Yes, I did. And I cannot believe you would say that.
But, like, who takes a girl to a funeral on the first date?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it. Okay? I mean,
If you didn't need to do it, then we could have rescheduled.
yeah, I mean, like I told these guys, I mean, I was so busy, you know, and I just wanted to spend time with you. And I'm so sorry that I forgot to tell you that that's where we were going. I mean, I cannot apologize anymore. I feel horrible about it.
Thanks,
But I feel worse
still,
that you would think that I did that on purpose.
What am I supposed to think? We met your friend's uncle, and he didn't even know you?
Oh, man, he's a total drunk, and I haven't seen him in years.
Oh my gosh. I'm kind of starting to believe Liz's story.
I don't know what to believe.
Did you?
What do you mean? No.
She said that you used it as a way to get her back to your house, man.
Oh, my God. No, she never came back to my place.
Well, yeah, because you were pressuring me the entire time at breakfast.
No, I thought you were trying to, like, give me a sign for, like, emotional support.
Oh, that sounds like such a load of crap, Chris. It really does.
No.
No, but for real, because that's why I wanted you to call her, because I really felt that we actually had a connection.
No, Chris, this is your little window of honesty. You can take it. Did you actually know that grandma?
Absolutely. Oh, my God, yes.
How am I supposed to know that? Like, how am I even supposed to know if you know her? Like, how many people have you done this to? Or if it's a real thing? I met you online. Like, how am I supposed to believe you?
Oh, my God, Liz, come on now. I thought that you had a caring heart, and I thought that what we exchanged was real.
I do have a caring
And
heart,
I'm
but that has
offended that
nothing to
you
do
would
with...
think that I would do this on purpose. And that this is fake? Are you kidding? I can show you pictures of me and his grandmother, okay? I grew up eating like Italian food from her.
You know, I get it. I'm sorry that she passed away. I am, but still, like, I don't... It's not the thing to do.
Come on, Liz, you know me better than that.
No, I don't. I went on one date with you. I do not know you better than that.
Yeah, but we've been talking for over 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks, yeah. You should be able to trust anybody with anything after 2 weeks. Liz, would you like to go on a second date with Chris? We'll pay for it.
No, I would not.
What if he gives you proofs? What if he gives you picture proof that that's his friend's grandma?
I'm still not into it.
And even if he can't prove it was his grandma, he was still trying to bed a girl at the end of a funeral, which is just...
No, that was not me. That was her. I felt like she was trying to support.
Liz, what if he supplies a death certificate? Signed?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
No? Still not going to do it?
Stick with your gut, Liz.
Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says that guy might be the sleaziest dude you'd ever had on the show, which is really saying something. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm talking about today's second date update. This guy named Chris wanted us to call a girl named Liz who wasn't calling him back after their first date. Their first date was to a funeral. You heard me right.
Yeah.
He took her to a funeral. He said that he was just so busy with his work schedule. He invited her to go somewhere and then forgot to tell her that, oh, we have to stop at this funeral first. They went to the funeral. Of course, she was disturbed by that and didn't want to call him back. But even more disturbing, she thinks that he actually crashed somebody's funeral, claiming it was his best friend's grandma's funeral, in order to make her feel sorry for him so that she would sleep with him.
Oh, my God.
Because they went out to breakfast after, and he kept inviting her back to his place.
I will say that is so much work to get someone to sleep with you.
It really is.
Like, man, just go to a bar on a Friday or Saturday night and, you know.
Yeah, and you can just cry about it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to take him to a funeral. You can do the whole pity thing. Just be like, oh, man, my best friend's grandma just died. You don't have to actually show them proof of the funeral. Everybody texting in at 78592 doesn't believe him at all because he was like, no, it really was my best friend's grandmother's funeral.
I will say he was pretty good at the sham, though, because I really, even up until the last talking to him, I was like, well, maybe. I mean, maybe
I think he
telling
was
the
definitely
truth.
lying.
But I mean, it's so hard to call somebody out to be like, that wasn't your
On a
at a
funeral.
Yeah.
funeral. It's like, that's probably why he does
That's probably why he does it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
nobody's going to sit there and be like, hey, what's up?
yeah.
I know you're lying. Because if you're not lying and they do that, they're the worst person in the world. Remember, if you want a second date update, just email the show. We'll call the person who didn't call you back. I have found that a great place to meet women is in a very empty parking garage. Yeah, they like it when you just creep up from behind them and be like, hey, whoop, boo, what's up? That's actually where Monica, who's on the phone with us today and wants to do a second date update, met the guy that she went out with and wants us to call today. Monica, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Good. So you met the guy that you want us to call today in a parking garage. What's his name, first of all?
His name is Joe.
His name is Joe. And how does that happen? How'd you guys meet in the parking garage? Did he stalk you from car to car? Or
Yeah, you don't
did you
value
stalk him, and what happened?
Follow you down. Yeah.
Well, I, being the absent-minded girl that I sometimes am, have lost my car in the garage. I could not, for the life of me, remember where I parked it.
We've all done that once or twice.
That sucks.
Or you saw him and then planned it, the old damsel in distress routine. I know how that works. Oh, woe
I
is
wish
me.
I was that creative. I'd probably make that more often. But no, he saw me kind of wandering around, and it was obvious that there was something wrong, that I was lost or something had happened. And so he was just being kind. He asked if I was okay.
Yeah.
And I told him I was fine, but that I couldn't find my car. And he was like, oh, well, let me help you. I mean, this is a big garage. It'll take way less time if there's, two of us looking. So
I lose my car in the parking garage all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I have to plan for it like an extra hour because I know I'm going to be looking for my car forever. How long did it take you to find it?
It took like 15 to 20 minutes.
What?
He found me like halfway through my search. So
Okay.
once he was there, we definitely got it done faster.
And did you strike up great conversation when you were looking for the black sedan, or?
Well, he was just really charming about it. Like, he ran all the way across the garage and was calling out license plate numbers of cars that I told him that were similar to mine.
That's pretty cute.
And he was actually the one who found my car. So it was really helpful.
Oh, so he found your car and then blocked your driver's side door and was like, you don't get to get in the car unless you let Papa take you out on a date.
Finder's
At least
fee.
that's how it happened in my
Yeah.
head. Is that how it happened?
Your head is definitely in more of a movie situation. This
Okay.
is pretty down to earth.
More in a messed up places. Yeah.
So
This is pretty chill. I mean, we just, we kind of chatted a little bit, and I obviously was very thankful, very grateful. And I kind of just, I don't know, I thought he was really cute, so I kind of just threw it out there. I said, you're probably seeing somebody. And he said, no, I'm not. Do you want to have coffee? And I was like, well, yeah, that sounds great.
good for you for making the first move on that.
So how was coffee? How was the actual date that you went on?
Coffee was wonderful. We had so much more in common than I would have expected. We talked a lot, and he made me laugh like crazy. He's very sarcastic, and he calls me out on my stuff. So that was, I like a guy who's honest and who can kind of banter back and forth.
And coffee's always like a safe date. Just in case you need to get out quick because it's not going well. Did you guys stay for a while?
Yeah, we stayed for like an hour, and I liked that he threw out coffee too, and not like a bar or a drink or something.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I like that. It seemed like he really wanted to get to know me. Like, that's where you go to get to know somebody. You go to a bar or drink to go home with them. So I thought his intentions were good.
So is that all you guys did, get coffee?
We just got coffee that day. We were there like an hour, and we're kind of wrapping things up, and I just threw it out there. I said, hey, do you want to see each other again? And he said, definitely. That sounds great. I'll give you a call.
You're my hero, Monica. You were the one that approached him to go to coffee in the first place. Now you're approaching him for the second date.
Well, and I hope that didn't throw him off. Do you think that could throw a guy off, being too forward?
No, we're pretty lazy as a whole, so if you can do any of the work, we'd really appreciate it. And how long has it been since you've heard from him?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Wow.
Any awkward moments on your date at all?
I mean, besides the fact that I'm obviously kind of lame and couldn't find my car the first time, second time was great. I mean, we even laughed about that. I don't know. I'm super thrown off because the way that we left things, it was so casual. Yes, I will definitely give you a call. there was no, game playing going on.
Right. And have you heard anything from him at all?
No, I gave it a week, I was like, all right. So I just threw a text out there hey, I've got some time this week. If you want to plan a day to get together, let me know.
Okay.
And I heard nothing back, not even you know what, I changed my mind, which, at the end of the day, we went on one date, I'm not going to be crushed forever, but I don't know. I need help. I need help figuring this out because if I did something wrong, then I think I have the right to know.
Right. And you sound like a confident woman who's somewhat self-aware.
I feel that way. Thank you. That's really
There you go.
That's really nice of you to say.
All right.
Yeah.
What if we call him and he answers the phone and I'm like, hey, is Joe there? And he's like, I can't talk right now. I'm in a parking garage watching this chick who can't find her car.
Well, then I will thank you profusely because my radar was way off.
Cool. We'll play a song, come back, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second date update, Monica is on the phone. She wants us to call a guy named Joe today. They met in a parking garage when she was having trouble finding her car. From that, turned into a coffee date. She says that they had a wonderful time, can't think of any awkward moments. At the end of the date, he even said that he wanted to see her again, but she hasn't heard from him in about 2 weeks. So we're about to call him and find out, is there a reason that he's not calling her back? Monica, I think I figured it out.
Okay.
I think that you are yet another victim of the parking lot Casanova.
Oh, really?
I read about this guy in the USA Today. He travels around from Chicago, Atlanta, Los Angeles, now Seattle.
Did you read about him in the crime section?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. He goes to parking garages all over the country, hits on women, takes them out for coffee, and then leaves them in the dust.
Well, I mean, if I'm going to be the victim of a crime, I guess this is the crime I'd want to be a victim of.
That's a good point.
And he just left you high and dry.
Yep.
Didn't even take your panties, did he?
What? It was a coffee date.
That's usually what he does. That's what the parking lot Casanova does. Everybody knows
That's his
that.
MO.
Yeah.
According to USA Today.
Yes, according to USA Today. But anyway, that's what I think. You're still unsure, obviously. So we're going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone and find out why he's not calling you back, all right?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Joe, please?
Yeah, this is Joe. Who's this?
Joe, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, what? From who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio program.
What's that?
It's a radio show. Have you not heard of us?
No,
right.
I haven't. So wait, you're a radio show, a station?
Yeah, well, yes, I am not. I'm a person. My name is Jubal. I'm here with the show. It's me, Brooke, Jose, and Lydia.
Hey,
and
Joe.
we're calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone.
Okay. And?
And
Wow.
her name is Monica.
Wait, Monica called you guys?
Yes, she did. She emailed us because she said she went out on a date with you, had a great time. At the end of your date, you even said that you wanted to see her again, but you haven't called her back, and she's tried texting you and calling you. So she wanted to see if we could get you on the phone and find out if there was a problem with Monica.
Yeah, there was a problem, which was really too bad because she's a cool girl.
Okay, can you tell us what the problem is so that we can let Monica know?
I'm confused.
Well, to be honest, she said something that I just couldn't look past. And I kind of thought about it afterwards, and I just thought, no, I just can't spend any more time with this girl.
What did she say?
Well, so I am a new father. I have a 4-month-old daughter.
Congratulations.
And thanks. Yeah, thanks a lot. But I didn't tell Monica about my daughter when we met in the parking lot. I don't know how much she told you.
Yeah, she told us all of that. So she didn't know you had a kid.
No, she did not know. She doesn't know. And basically, I don't bring it up right off the bat, that I have a daughter. I'm not with her mother. We had a fast thing. It was kind of a mistake, if you ask me. But, then I look at my daughter and I go, well, it wasn't that big of a mistake because my baby's beautiful.
Right.
And, I'm taking care of her. I'm doing my thing.
So normally I would think like you're not trying to date because you have a 4-month-old, but you went out on a date with Monica, so that's obviously not the case.
Yeah.
Why aren't you calling her back?
I've gone on a couple of dates, actually. And I do this thing. It's I kind of take the temperature of the girl that I'm with. If I see another kid inside of wherever we're at, I'll say something like, oh, look at that kid. Do you like kids? Or something like that. And this little boy came in, and he was with his parents, and I said to Monica, I said, oh, that little boy's cute, or something like that. Mm-hmm. And just to kind of see what she would say. And she said something like, oh, I sure hope he doesn't sit over here. And I was like kind of confused by that. I was like, oh, why?
And she was like, well, kids are really loud and, like, they make a bunch of noise.
So she was making true facts.
No.
She was making true points.
Sure, she might have been. But, I could just tell from her tone that she's just not into kids. And I just knew that, like, I wouldn't be able to just have my daughter around her.
Joe, did you ever specifically ask her point blank, do you like kids, don't you like kids?
Well, no. I didn't
Okay.
ask her that, but I could just tell from her reaction to the little boy that she probably doesn't like kids, which was just really too bad because she's so awesome.
Hey, Joe?
And like...
Joe, real quick. Since you didn't ask her that question, why don't we actually have you ask her? Because Monica is on the other line listening right now.
What?
Yep.
How did you not tell me that you have a kid? We talked about our families for like 20 minutes. That was like half of the date.
You guys have her on the... She's been listening this whole time.
She just talked to you right there, actually.
Joe, how did you tell me? I mean, why didn't you say something?
Well, first of all, it's a first date, and I don't know. I don't feel the need to bring it up. But what I did bring up, like just trying to ask you, kind of taking your barometer on like how you feel about kids. It was
on a
clear
date,
that,
on a nice like date where we were like having a nice conversation. The atmosphere was so quiet and chill, and I obviously didn't want like something interrupting that. That's all I was saying. I was saying that we were enjoying our time and our conversation, and I didn't want to be distracted by anything else.
Well, it seemed pretty clear, though, Monica, that you think kids are just like little brats. And, like, I just don't want my daughter to be around that. I can't have her around that.
I can't believe you would say something like that. You didn't tell me that you had a daughter. I wasn't being sensitive to the fact that you might have a kid. So, yeah, I gave you an honest opinion about kids in that moment at that coffee shop with that kid who was already, like, screaming about wanting that frosted cookie out of the case.
Joe, don't you think that's kind of an unfair barometer? I mean, you probably had the same feeling about kids before you had your own.
No, I didn't actually. Like, I've always really loved kids, and I always knew I wanted to have kids.
I do like
mean,
kids. I want kids. You never asked me if I wanted kids.
Okay, you know what, guys? Like, this whole thing, you guys laughing in the background, her kind of barking at me, like, this is one of the reasons why, first of all, I don't listen to radio, and the other reason why I didn't call her back, because I didn't want to deal with this, Like, I don't want to deal with any of this, like, negativity and, like,
But this is
questioning
your
of
own
what I'm
problem.
doing.
You didn't say something. You've put yourself in this position. And the fact that you didn't call me back or even say anything like, hey, listen, I don't think this is going to work because you didn't give me a chance.
I think this is actually a good sign for everybody involved. First date, and you're already arguing about who wants kids and who doesn't. Which really, to me, says that you guys are perfect for each other and should probably continue this. Joe, would you like to go on a second date with Monica? We will pay for it.
No, thank you. I don't need your offer. Thanks a lot, but no thanks.
All right.
All right.
Monica, would you like to try to convince Joe to go out with you?
No, absolutely not. Do I seem like a girl who's going to convince some jerk who apparently judges people based on no truth whatsoever? I mean, I honestly feel sorry for his daughter at this point because I really, really hope that he can find.
Great. You know what? I don't need to hear this anymore, guys. I'm out of here.
See you later, Joe.
Okay.
Well, there you go, Monica. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
It's what you get when you meet somebody in a parking garage.
Yeah.
You just never know.
I don't know, Jubal, maybe you were right. Maybe he is just the parking garage Casanova.
Parking garage
I'm
Casanova.
saying.
I warned you about him.
I think I liked that answer better. So
I think
let's
I read
erase the last 10 minutes and pretend, let's go with that because I'm so curious.
You're happy you didn't give that guy your panties, right?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The only surefire way to a woman's heart is to beat her at a beer chugging contest.
What?
Everybody knows that, yeah?
Yeah. 'Cause-
Pound a couple of Coors Lights in her face, and she will be yours forever.
Oh, I'm
That's
weak
what
in
my-
the knees just thinking about
See?
it.
So my grandmother always told me. Ken is on the phone to do a second date update today. He wants to call a girl named Nikki. Apparently, that's how he got her number. Just beat her at a beer chugging contest. What's up, Ken? How are you?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Pretty good. Thank you for your email. Appreciate it.
No, absolutely. I'm excited to be talking with you.
So your email said that you beat this girl at a beer chugging contest, and that's how you got the job done.
I did. Yeah.
Tell us how that went down.
Well, I was at my favorite spot, and I was just kind of hanging out, and I noticed this gal, Nikki, right away. She was in with a couple friends of hers, just kind of hanging out, and she definitely caught my eye.
So you saw her and thought, classy, I need to beat her by chugging beers.
No, that came much later. She just had that look, though, like this girl can party. You know what I mean?
That's what every girl wants to be described as. Yeah. She looks like she just lived a hard life and knows how to slam a beer or two.
Well, you know how a lot of women will order like an apple martini or something girly like that. She was pounding beer, and I was like impressed.
Okay, so how'd the beer chugging contest start?
Well, I bought her a beer, from her and her friends. I bought them like a pitcher of beer, and the bartender brought it over to her, and they didn't even look my direction.
Which means they didn't care at all.
They were just thank you.
No, yep, free beer.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, they were actually talking up the bartender more. Like he was getting all the juice for
your free beer.
So that didn't really sit well with me. So I figured I should at least talk to her.
Okay, and so you just go up to her and say, "Hey, by the way, I bought you that beer. You might want to say thanks."
Well, you're half right. I said, by the way, I did buy you that beer, and then I was like, "You look like you can handle your beer."
Again,
that's
not a compliment.
That's a weird
None
thing
of
to say.
That is
Yeah.
a lovely thing to hear.
Well, she actually responded pretty well to that. I think she's used to guys just being like, what's your sign or whatever corny lines guys feed girls at bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she kind of looked at me with like I got her attention. You know what I mean?
You definitely got her attention. I don't know if it was a good thing. Yeah.
So we actually start talking, and she was actually impressed with the beer that I picked out for them. And she said, "You actually look like a bit of a lightweight. I'm surprised you even know what this beer is."
Oh. I love how you guys are just insulting each other back and forth.
Well, she's talking smack. No, I kind of like that.
I also found it a little, alluring because she was kind of a bold woman. You know what I mean? Like,
so that's when you chugged beer?
She actually suggested it. I mean, I'm not somebody who responds well to being called a lightweight. And so we basically get down to who can chug a beer faster. So the next thing I know, we're like chugging beers, right? And she won the first round, which impressed me. I won the second one, of course, and come back strong. And, I said, "You want to make it interesting? Let's put a date on the line here for the third and final round." And I won.
Okay, so you chugged a beer faster than her, and then she had no choice but to go out with you.
Yeah, that was pretty much right.
All right. Tell us about the date when you guys went out. What'd you do?
Well, we decided to go get a drink.
After you were already getting drinks?
Yeah.
This is all the same night?
This is the same night. Yeah, this is about 15 minutes after the beer chugging. We decided to go get some cocktails to kind of mix it up because we'd had enough beer. But
that's always a smart decision. That's a great decision. I'm assuming by the end of the night, you two were both plastered.
We were feeling good, and I live in close proximity because it's one of my favorite spots. So I said, "Hey, you want to come back to my place and hang out?" And she said, "Yeah." So we went back there.
Nice. And what'd you do at your place?
Well, all right. So I have a hobby. I had to let her know that I collect snakes, like reptiles.
What?
You collect snakes? Like how many snakes do you have?
I've only got 4, but they're kind of big.
Yeah. That's 4 more snakes than I think anybody should own, by the way.
And if you ever have to give a warning to someone before they enter your apartment, it usually means that you're weird.
A lot of people own snakes. I don't think I'm weird. But, some people can be freaked out by it, right?
Of course.
So was she freaked out by your snakes?
By that point, it's kind of hazy. But I think she just kind of played it off like, yeah, no problem. I think she actually said, I've handled a snake before or something like that.
Oh, yeah. And you were like,
girl.
Yeah, you have. You haven't handled a snake yet until you've been back to my place. So what did you guys do back there? You just show her your snakes?
It's a little hit and miss as far as what I remember from that point on.
All right.
I know I did show her my pythons.
Yeah. All right. So you showed her your pythons, bro.
Honestly, I don't remember a whole lot from that point on, except for setting her up on the couch, doing the gentleman thing.
So you guys didn't really hook up or anything?
Not that I remember. I mean, I slept in my bed, and I remember setting her up on the couch, and in the morning she was gone.
It just sounds like to me that she went out, had a crazy night, chugged some beers with a dude, saw his pet snakes, and then was like, "All right, I need to get out of here."
I mean, that's possible, but the thing is, though, I texted her, twice, and she just hit me back really cold. Just like lose my number.
Whoa. So we know she doesn't like you.
Well, I felt a real chemistry with her though, so I don't know if maybe the snakes was the deal breaker.
Yeah.
Do you remember doing anything that really, made her mad or was inappropriate?
I hope not. I mean, it was pretty hazy. Like I said, we had quite a lot of beer.
All right. Well, I'm assuming something must have happened to elicit a response that says, lose my number after you guys hung out.
Well, that's why I need your help.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The perfect way to sum up today's date for the second date update, slamming beers and touching snakes.
It's actually accurate.
Hey, girl, why did you want to come out for an evening of slamming beers and touching snakes? You came to the right place.
Sounds like a redneck rally or something.
Ken is on the phone for a second date update today. He wants to call a girl named Nikki. They met at a bar when they had a beer chugging contest. Apparently, it was like, if I beat you, then you have to go out with me. So they went out that same night, got drunk, went back to his place, and he showed her his snake collection. Apparently, he has 4 snakes. He woke up in the morning. She was gone. Texted her, called her, and she just sent him a text back that said, lose my number. So we're about to call her right now and find out what went wrong on the date. Any last words before we call her, Ken?
No, man. I just appreciate it. I really want to know what's going on.
And Ken, have the snakes ever been a problem in attracting women before?
No, surprisingly, they've actually been more of a positive thing. People seem, ladies seem kind of seem intrigued by it more than scared.
Okay.
All right, here we go, man. I'm going to dial their phone number right now.
Awesome, thanks.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nikki, please?
This is she.
Hey, Nikki, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay.
What's going on?
What's going on with you? Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because somebody emailed us about you and asked if I could get you on the phone.
Okay.
It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. You recently went out with a guy named Ken.
Oh, no.
And Ken is curious why, after your date, you sent him a text message that said, lose my number.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Got a second to talk to us about Ken real quick?
Oh, my God.
Just want to know why you're not calling him back and what you didn't like about him.
I mean, it's not that I didn't like him. He seemed like a perfectly fine, normal guy. God. Like, this is serious, right?
Yes, it is. 100% serious. He did tell us about your date and how you guys met chugging beers at a bar and told us that you guys got pretty drunk.
Seriously?
Wound up back at his place. Yep.
He told you we went back to his place?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't like that.
No,
He didn't say that.
He didn't tell us it was like that. He said that you guys went back there and it was kind of hazy, but he put you to bed on the couch and then woke up in the morning and you were gone. And then he said he tried to get a hold of you and you told him that you didn't want to have anything to do with him.
Okay, Mr. Blabbermouth can't keep his trap closed. He just told you guys everything.
Do you remember
so
the
you
night?
don't even need to talk to me now.
Well, we'd like to know.
That's a good point.
Well, we'd like to know what went wrong. Do you remember the night back at his place? I mean, he says it was pretty hazy.
Oh, I remember everything.
Okay, well, maybe you can fill in the details that he's missing then.
This is just really weird for me, so bear with me. I can't believe I'm airing my dirty laundry on the radio station. So yeah, then that he has a snake collection. When we went back to his place.
He told us all about that. He said that he brought you back there, and he said you didn't seem very creeped out by his snakes.
I mean, we had some drinks. I was feeling a little more brave than normal. So, if he's like, oh, I got these snakes, by the way. So I'm like, okay, that's weird, but what the hell? I'm not going to say no now, I'm already in your apartment.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's weird to have 4 of any animal. If you have 4 dogs, if you have 4 cats, it's all...
Yeah.
4 snakes makes it even just stranger.
Yeah, it was bizarre. So I'm like, okay, fine. You can show me one. So he brings it out, and then he's like, oh, do you want to touch it? I'm like, no, I don't want to touch it. And he's like, no, just feel the scales. All this weird, creepy stuff, just seductively, touching the snake. And I'm like, this is gross.
Did you say seductively touching the snake?
I mean, it seemed very seductive.
He's super into snakes, obviously.
Yeah, Yeah, so I'm like, I'm good, dude. Like, just keep it over there, So he goes to go put it back in the cage, and he starts kissing it.
What?
Ew.
Like, kissing his snake, like tongue kissing his snake.
He stuck the. He did not like French kiss a snake.
Yes, he did.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Wait a minute.
You know how people kiss their dogs? Like, he was doing that with his snake.
Gross.
Yeah. So he's like tonguing this snake, and I'm like, okay, this is like a nightmare.
That's
but
gross.
obviously, I'm loaded. I can't leave. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Just I'm gonna go to sleep. Get up the next morning, and I don't want to be rude. I want to go say goodbye because we did have fun together. He was a nice guy. We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So I go and I knock on his door. He doesn't answer. So I go and I open the door, and he's in the bed with the snake.
Like cuddled up?
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know what they were doing. I was just like the snake.
I don't know what they were doing.
I don't know, you guys.
Like the snake got more action than you that night.
It used to be that way. Like, I don't even know. I thought that you couldn't sleep with a snake. Like, I thought I would strangle you or something.
Yeah, I don't know much about snakes, but
Or would you crush
I don't know.
that would be weird to walk in and see somebody sleeping with a snake. Like,
Exactly. So I rolled. I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
was
would
one thing to see somebody like making out with it, but then like it's in the bed, like all cuddled up next to you. Like, what are you? Not me. Not me.
yeah. Well, you imagine if you continue a relationship with this dude, it's going to be you in bed with your boyfriend and a snake. That's gross.
Yes.
Well, I should also let you know that he's actually on the line listening to this conversation.
What?
Yeah, first of all, that's not weird.
Oh
okay?
my God.
You're making it sound really weird. That's really not weird. A lot of people actually let snakes chill in their places. You know?
What?
That's not weird. They're cold-blooded animals, so it's natural for them to curl up with warm-blooded people.
That is not normal. And you guys did not tell me he was on the phone, okay?
I meant to tell you that. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry about that.
You're making this kissing thing sound really weird too. Like it
is weird.
I'm assuming you've never been to a Renaissance fair because that happens a lot. All right, and it's not like I had my tongue in the snake's mouth. It was the snake sticks its tongue out. You hit it with your tongue. It's a common thing.
That's not common. Do you hear yourself right now? Do you hear yourself? Do you guys hear this?
I do. The most disturbing part about that for me was the Renaissance Fair comment. Now I believe that you are a total weirdo, Ken.
It's not a weird thing. It's for somebody that was tough enough to do a beer drinking contest with me. I thought she'd be way more aware of the reptile.
Having a beer drinking contest with somebody is normal. Making out with your snake and then sleeping with it is not normal.
Can I just stand up for Ken real quick? I don't know about the tonguing part, but I had a friend who had a python and she let it crawl all over her all the time, like when we'd watch movies and stuff.
Google Natasha Kinski and the serpent and see what comes up. She's a famous model. There's a very
Dude, I'm not Googling any of your weird videos.
Oh my God.
Okay, Ken.
Put on some
I've been caught in that trap before. I'm not going down that road again.
Now you guys see, I've dated a lot of weirdos in my life, and I just don't need another one on the list. So
I know this sounds funny to you guys, but like this is really considered snake shaming in the reptile field. Like this is not.
Is that for real? Are you being serious about that?
Snake shaming?
No, I'm being serious. Like a lot of reptile owners would take offense, but you guys are laughing about this because they're pets. You know, like you wouldn't laugh if I was curled up with like my chihuahua or a kitten or something.
Yeah,
right?
but the kissing thing, how do you explain that? Like I don't stick my tongue out and let my dog lick my tongue. Like
But some people do actually.
I don't do that.
Some people do. You've never seen like an old woman with a small dog just kissing it in public at a restaurant or something?
Well, normally
a
a
dog
chihuahua.
and a snake are not the same. You can't compare the two.
And normally a chihuahua is not going to strangle you in the middle of the night. No, I say normally. I guess it could happen somehow.
His little paws around your neck.
That very rarely happens. That's a big misnomer that happens a lot.
All right, Ken, I'm sorry for snake shaming. Yeah, please don't play this segment for your snakes and let them hear it because I'd hate to see a snake cry. Nikki, would you like to go out on a second date with Ken? We will pay for it.
No, thank you.
He is an animal lover. You got to give him that.
Yeah, he's cuddling.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay, really. You know, it just seems like this relationship might be a little bit crowded with me. He seems like he's good over there with his reptile companion. So,
all right.
I'm okay.
You know what? I thought you could hang, but I guess not. So, I'm usually a pretty good judge of character, but, if you can't handle me with my snakes, then I'll find a lady that can. I guess you're not up to the challenge.
Nikki, thank you very much for your time. Ken, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date,
Thanks,
but
guys.
I'm
It's all good, man. I appreciate you guys reaching out. And, remember, snakes are pets like any other.
snakes are people too. I got it. I got it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Today's second date update is a little different from the others because the girl that's on the phone to do a second date update today has actually had 3 dates with the guy that she wants to call.
What?
Oh, that's breaking the rules. I mean, come on.
Normally the rule is 1 date and that's it.
Yeah.
Not 3 dates because that's kind of more of a relationship type
Yeah.
thing. And that's not a second date update. That'd be a 4th date update. But I went ahead and I talked to the girl and she offered me $1,000 cash if we would do the second date update for her anyway. And you know what? Rules are meant to be broken sometimes. So, Kate, you will have my PayPal request in just a little while, okay?
Yes, I'll get it right
All
after
right.
you.
You didn't know this second date update was going to cost you $1,000, did you, Kate?
Well, I didn't, but I hope it's worth it. I swear, when you hear the story, you're going to understand why.
Okay, so your email said that you've been out on 3 dates with this guy and now he's just stopped calling you. Tell us a little bit about him.
Okay, so his name is Andrew.
Uh-huh.
It sounds really cheesy, but we were doing like a volunteer charity event, and we met there, and we were working together, so we just had a lot of time, to like hang out and talk and stuff. And, we had a connection, and he asked me out on a date, and since then it's just kind of been like a whirlwind, you know what I mean?
Like you're super into him and you see this going into like relationship status?
Yeah, obviously not like right now at this moment because I'm calling you for a reason, but no, it was definitely like, I felt like it was headed in that direction, yeah.
What did you guys do for your dates? Dates, plural.
So my first date, it was actually really romantic. We went on one of those dinner cruises, which I probably would have hated if it was someone that I turned out not to be attracted to. But we had so much fun, like if I needed to be trapped on a boat with anyone, that would be the person that I would want to be trapped on a boat.
That's actually a good idea for guys to take girls on a dinner cruise date for the first date because there's nowhere to go.
Yeah. But
it
does say that he was like really into you because if a guy is going to devote that much time and energy into a first date, he's obviously wanting to impress you.
Yeah.
Screw time and energy, just cash. That's not a cheap date at all. Okay, so you went on a dinner cruise. That's cool. What'd you do for your other dates?
Yeah. The next date, we went on one of those like wine and tasting events like at a bar, which was, like super casual, and it was fun because there were other people there, and so we got to sort of like spend more time in a group of people and see what that dynamic is like. And it was really fun. And then my third one was so sweet because I was really stressed out at work, and I think I had mentioned it like a couple times in conversation. And so he booked us a couple's massage.
What? That's like relationship status stuff.
Yeah. So we definitely like took our relationship to the next level after that. And I'm, like starting to feel emotionally connected to him and putting in, feelings and effort and time. And since then, it has been complete radio silence.
That's weird.
That is totally weird.
To put that much effort into all those dates.
I know.
And by effort, you still mean money, don't you?
Pretty much. But you don't buy somebody a couple's massage if you don't care about them.
Absolutely.
No, I wouldn't spend that much money, and I just can't believe he's like spent that much money for just a hookup.
Right.
Like that seems like a lot of work.
That was the first night you guys hooked up after the couple's massage?
Yeah.
So he stopped calling you after the first night that you hooked up?
Yes, I know. And it's like textbook. I know, but the lead up is so confusing because it's, everyone's been in the hookup situation before, whether they like intended to or not. You know what I mean? And it usually doesn't have that much buildup. Usually someone doesn't put in that much time and effort and then go completely off the grid.
It sounds like he was doing all that just to get in your pants,
No,
if I'm
it
being
doesn't.
honest. Well, it does if he's doing all those.
Seriously, would you do that much?
I wouldn't know, but a lot of guys would. If he's putting in all that effort and then stops calling you the moment that you guys hook up, sounds like that's all he wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also, like, in my head, I'm kind of like wondering, was he like just getting out of a relationship and did he fix things? Did he go back to someone? And like all of it is totally like if that were the case, life happens. Some kind of answer. Just
some kind of conversation telling me what happened.
That's where my mind goes to. I think, did you stay the night at his house?
Yeah.
What was it like in the morning?
It was really nice. It wasn't like hookup. You know what I mean? It's when it's a hookup. You're a woman. You know, like you've been there. You know.
No, most women don't know when it's a hookup. I'll tell you that much.
I totally disagree with that. No,
I disagree too. With
No,
that too.
most don't know. That's why there's clingy women who will text you after and think that they're in a relationship when they're not. It happens all the time. I'm sorry.
I think she's right. I think the majority of women know when a hookup is just a hookup.
I completely agree.
Okay, well, maybe the guy's a player and he's really good at it and you don't know.
If that's what he's doing, he's really good.
So I'm sure you've thought about it a ton then. If you don't think it's just a hookup thing and he was just kind of using you, then what do you think it is?
I'm trying to think of anything at this point. I mean, that's why I need your help.
I'm really interested to see why he would stop calling you after all those elaborate dates.
And leaving his house, that was the last time you've talked to him?
No, there have been like texts, like little texts, like, I've been busy. Like, oh, you're just suddenly so busy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's like scheduling cruises and massages, and then all of a sudden his schedule just got so packed. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Kate?
Yeah?
Seriously? I can't even believe that you want to call this dog back. Like, seriously, girl, you need to move on to greener pastures, okay? Because he totally used you, and now he's not calling you back, and I wouldn't even give him the time of day. You should not be doing a second date update. You need to move the along, all right? Snap out of it, girlfriend. Let's you and I go get some Cosmos and talk about this.
In your mind, this is how female conversations go, isn't it?
That was my conversation with Kate about moving on. Kate, are you about ready to call Andrew for your second date update?
Well, after that, I'm feeling really inspired.
Yeah, I bet. Empowered even, I'm sure.
The reason that I said that is Kate actually wants to call a guy that she has gone out on 3 dates with. They've all been pretty elaborate. The last one was a couple's massage. There was like a dinner cruise and stuff in there. Anyway, after they hooked up, after the 3rd date, he stopped calling her. Hasn't responded to anything. So my first thought is that he just used her and just wanted to hook up with her, and now he's not calling her at all. That's why he's a dog, girl. Kate, what if that is the reason? Are you just going to let him have it?
I'm going to be really pissed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dialing the phone number.
Oh, my God.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Andrew.
Yeah, this is he.
Andrew, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
I didn't submit for any contests or anything, guys.
Yeah, no, I know. This is not about a contest, actually. I just need a few minutes of your time.
In regards to?
In regards to a date that you went on. Actually, a few dates that you went on.
What?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. You recently took a girl named Kate out. She told us a little bit about your dates. They were all very elaborate and very romantic, but now you're not calling her back and she's very confused.
I'm not sure what to say.
Well, you could start by telling us why you would blow her off after 3 dates.
It's not as simple as that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound confrontational with you. I just want to know what happened, and more than anything, she wants to know what happened because you guys went out on so many dates, and she said that they were all pretty romantic, and you seemed like you guys really liked each other.
Yeah. Just a weird situation. It's been in my head, and I'm just trying to figure this stuff out.
Does that mean that you are actually maybe in a relationship with somebody else?
No, certainly not. No.
Okay.
I wish it was that simple. It's more complicated than that.
Let me ask you a question, just an easy question to answer. Did you like Kate?
Yes, very much. Very much.
So you did?
I did and still do.
Okay, so you still do? Well, then why not offer her the respect of letting her know why you're not calling her back?
Well, I accepted a job offer in Germany that I couldn't turn it down.
You what?
I leave in a couple of weeks, actually, for Germany.
Whoa.
And that's why you're not calling her back?
Well, I feel strongly for her. I just don't know how to tell her, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to her. I just figured the easiest thing would be just to,
disappear, fade away.
What are you talking about? Disappear? That's like the coward way out. You owe it to her to talk to her about what's going on.
Like I said, this is not an easy situation. I'm struggling as far as how to deal with this and what to do.
Why are you struggling so much with? I mean, you guys have been out on 3 dates. It's not like you've been dating for months and months and months and you're leaving.
Yeah.
Why not just call her and say, "Hey, I'm moving. Sorry, we can't see each other anymore."
You know, I mean, I really like her a lot, but
Okay.
So you see a future with her. If you were going to stay here and Germany wasn't in the picture, there's no question in your mind that you guys would continue this?
if I was going to stay here, definitely. No question in my mind.
Wow.
But now that the reality is Germany, there's just no chance of that because, you know, I'm moving.
You guys could maybe try a long distance thing.
That's not fair of me to ask her to do something like that. You know, she's super sweet. She's gorgeous. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
but how do you know? You don't know. I mean, you're putting your feelings on her. Like, you don't know how she would react to that.
Actually, I am putting her needs first. She doesn't deserve to be in a long-distance relationship like that with someone. She deserves someone who's going to be there with her, contributing to her life. I'm putting her needs way above mine. You know,
man.
I just don't know what to say.
It sounds like you really like her a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Man, that sucks. Like, honestly, if I were in your position, that would be hard.
Yeah.
To meet somebody that I guess it sounds like you're falling for, and then you're like, man, now I got to move.
Jeez.
Yeah, it sucks.
But some consolation, German chicks can be kind of hot.
Okay, Jubal, that's not where we're going with
Andy's going to be
this.
making more money, obviously.
Can I ask one question, though? Did you know that you were going to Germany before that last couples massage slept together night?
No. In fact, this is from a previous situation I had that developed over the course of 3 or 4 months. So I thought that the opportunity had kind of fizzled out, but it turns out it was just taking a little bit more time, and then they made me an offer. I had to jump on this.
Wow.
You know, I'm just really excited about this Germany thing. It's the dream job I've always wanted. But at that same time, you know, I feel like I could be missing out and not being able to share something like that with someone like her.
Well, then why not just talk to her about it?
I agree.
I know it's early on in your relationship, but why not just talk to her?
Man, easier said than done, guys.
Not really, because she's actually on the line listening.
Excuse me?
I said she's on the other line and listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
So there's that.
Kate's on the phone.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Hi. I don't really know what to say. This is a lot.
You've been on the phone the whole time?
The whole time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stopped calling you. It was the only way that I saw to handle this.
It's okay. I don't really know what I would have done in this situation either. I wish you would have told me.
But what
you didn't
should
even
I have
like
said?
mention
You know,
that
that's
you
the thing.
applied. I know. I didn't even know that you even like applied. You know, like you didn't even, that wasn't mentioned. Just in regular conversation. You know what I mean? So it's like really out of left field.
Well, I honestly thought that prospect had kind of just fizzled out long before I even met you. So it just kind of popped out of nowhere again.
It just really sucks because I have strong feelings for you.
I have strong feelings for you too. It's just not fair for you. It's not fair for us. You know, life is just not on our side, it seems.
Well, Andrew, maybe life is on your side, and that's why you guys are being connected in a second date update to talk about it.
I guess. I think about you every day, and I want, a long-distance relationship is really, really hard, and it's not fair of me to even imply something like that, or even ask that. It's only been 3 dates, but, you know, I can't stop thinking about you, so my heart says something, and my mind says something different, you know?
Kate, I'm just going to ask for you. Would you do a long-distance relationship? I don't know. I mean, somebody's got to step in and ask her what her opinion is on that whole matter.
I don't know. I don't know because it's not really being put on the table. It's not like a real question, so I don't know. It's so soon and it's so new. And in general, would I do a long distance relationship? Like in general in life, would I consider it? Well, yeah, I would, but it's not really what's being asked right now.
Well, the simple fact of the matter is, you know, long distance relationships suck. You know, I mean, this is really hard. I mean, my heart says something and my mind says something different. You know, I'm thinking that I just need to sever this, cut this off, but I can't stop thinking about you. So I'm feeling like I need to ask you to go with me.
You know? I know that's crazy. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm sorry. I should not have even gone that. I feel like I just feel like I'm falling for you. You know?
You don't want me to go with? I mean, we've been on 3 dates. We can't. That's not like a real. That's not a real question.
Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth, Andrew, but I don't think you were actually asking her to go with you. I think you were saying that's the way you feel.
You know, I'm just not sure at this point. This phone call is really. It's even more confusing now. It seems like, but.
Dude, it sounds like to me that if she would say yes, that is exactly what you're asking.
I wouldn't want to ask her that. You know, that's just a huge bombshell to drop on somebody. You know, it's a lot of pressure to put on her.
Let's play a game, Andrew. Let's put this relationship 7 months down the road. If you guys have been dating for 7 months, would you ask her to go with you to Germany?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I just got
Kate, what do you think about that?
If you were dating 7 months, would you go?
This is like all like a hypothetical situation. I mean, if we had been dating in the same way that it's been, if we just continued down the same path that we started, I don't see why I wouldn't consider it.
But you guys have a couple weeks or whatever till you leave. I mean, you could bond. You could spend every day together. You could see how it goes up until then. And then maybe in 6 months, she could come join you.
You got it all figured out, Brooke.
Yeah, she does. She's so excited.
You know, this whole thing is just crazy, you know? So let's just step back and let Kate process this.
Well, how about you guys process together? Would you like to go out on a fourth date with Kate? We will pay for you guys to go out again at least before you leave.
Yeah, talk about it.
Kate, do you want to go?
I mean, yes, of course.
Yes.
All right, well,
Oh,
keep us
so cute.
keep us updated on what happens.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll try.
All right, and until you leave, Andrew, I want you guys to process as much as possible.
Okay.
Just keep processing
Every night.
every night until you leave, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What you just heard was a second date update with Kate and Andrew from over a year ago. And now they're back on the phone for a second date update.
I'm so excited.
You guys, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey.
So you guys had a lot of options on the table and a lot to process at the end of that phone call. I know it was about a year ago now, but what did you guys decide to do?
We decided to hang out as much as we could up until the last second. I think we had 3 more dates. And they were really great. It was awesome, but it felt like way too much to kind of move to Germany after a month of dating.
Okay, so you didn't move to Germany with him after just 3 more dates.
No, I did not. No.
Yeah. That's probably a wise decision.
So what'd you guys decide to do? Just call it quits altogether?
Yeah, that's the update. They're just over.
Yeah.
They haven't talked to each other for a year.
Yeah. We text once in a while, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know, I mean, it was a bit too much for her to join me in Germany, so we decided we would try it out, you know, try the long distance thing if we could. And
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
we decided, you know, we would meet as often as possible. But it was challenging for sure.
So how long did you guys go after you left for Germany without seeing each other?
It was like 4 weeks from when I left to when I saw her again, almost a month.
Okay, and what was that like, the first time you guys saw each other after not seeing each other for a month?
Oh, it was great. It was great. I was so excited to see her.
Good.
I didn't want to let her out of my sight, so.
Okay. And then obviously you had to go back to Germany, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, you let her out of your sight.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, Jubal.
So has the long distance thing been hard?
I mean, it's exciting when you see each other again, but the time in between it's almost impossible.
Did you guys Skype a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
All right.
Of course you go there.
Thank you, Skype. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So did you feel like your relationship grew, or did you just grow apart?
You know, it was really complicated, and then it just started to feel weird, you know, and like, I don't know what it was, but it just wasn't working. Not being able to see each other, not to build that foundation just made it really, you know, a trial after trial.
You're ruining my romantic comedy in my head.
You know, there's just all those day-to-day things that you want to share with someone, and, you know, we try to fill each other in, but sometimes you only have a few minutes, or I'd only have a few minutes, so we always kind of felt shortchanged, you know?
Yeah, that'd be hard to date somebody who's halfway around the world.
Yeah, every time we were Skyping, either one person was in the middle of the night, it was hard to get caught up on sleep, or vice versa, so it was just hard.
Not to mention, like, filling him in on day-to-day life, like, oh, my friend Sarah, you're like, actually, I don't, because we went on 4 dates before I moved to Germany, so I don't know any of your friends.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, at least you guys can still stay friends then. I mean, it sounds like you're cool with each other.
Well, you don't know the whole story.
What?
There's more to the story than that?
There is. In fact, I moved back to be with Kate.
What?
Oh.
You quit?
Yeah.
Wait, you quit Deutschland for Kate?
I quit the dream job for the dream life with her.
Wow.
Wait, so wait, you are still in love with each other?
I would hope so. We live together.
Oh,
You live together?
Wow.
You just drop that on us like that, huh?
So you left to Germany, you guys dated for a little while long distance, then you quit your job and moved back, and now you guys are living together.
I wasn't able to sleep. I was just thinking about her all the time. It just wasn't working for me. I had to, it wasn't out of fear. It was more along the lines of I wanted to be even more happier than I was with my dream job, and that means to be with Kate, and I'm very happy.
Wow. And plus, the food in Germany is terrible, so really, so much sausage and kraut before you have to head back home.
Exactly.
Kate, were you worried about him choosing you over his career? Like you could be a regret at some point?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of pressure. I feel like I was sort of playing the devil's advocate and trying to tell him that he didn't have to do that. And I would just ask him, are you sure you want to come back? And his answer was always yes.
Wow. All right. And it sounds like you did it. Well, congratulations. I wasn't expecting that. It sounded like you guys broke up.
I know.
You saved that to the last minute, Andrew.
Yeah, you want to keep you in suspense a little bit.
Okay.
So.
Wait.
Hey, I had to wait 6 months, man. You can wait like 5 minutes, right?
Moving 92.5.
Personally, I don't know why this guy emailed us about a second date update. He got his Wii played with on his first date.
Oh,
sounds
come on.
successful to me.
Don't you dare pervert Nintendo for me.
That's what Trent did on his first date. He met a girl named Bailey, and they played Wii at his apartment. What? Trent, where'd you meet Bailey, first of all?
We actually met at the gym.
Okay.
I had just gone like a couple times to this new place and thought she was hot, so I asked her out.
So you just walked up to her while she was working out and said, hey, you want to come back to my place? I got a Nintendo Wii.
You think this is a workout? Wait till you try out Wii Sports. Hey.
Yeah, as awkward as that sounds, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. That's cool. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your date then? I mean, I know your email said that you guys got together and played Wii, but give us some more specifics.
Yeah, so I just saw she wanted to meet up for a drink. We went to this place that's literally like 2 doors down from my apartment, had a beer, and then asked her if she wanted to come hang out. And so we went to my apartment and played Wii Olympics.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I know that the Wii Olympics thing sounds kind of weird, but I just kind of thought it made sense that we could do something physical together. It also got us in my apartment so that I was kind of in the right.
That's a good spot to be in, I know. Hey, let's do something fake outdoorsy together.
It eliminates the whole want to go back to my place kind of question that you have to ask.
That's true.
Exactly.
And who won?
She actually won most of the time.
I mean, is that because you let her win because you were being a gentleman or because you...
I wish that were the case, but she's really good at Wii.
She actually just beat you at Wii. Okay. Did anything happen on your date that was weird or would give her reason to not call you back?
Not really. I mean, it was a lot of fun. We made out a little bit at the end.
Now, did you make out in person or did you have like your little Wii...
Your little me characters.
Your me characters make out.
This is the one normal thing, the one normal boy-girl thing that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Trent, can I ask, are you an uber competitive type? I mean, if I'm confident, aggressive enough to ask somebody out at the gym, are you also the type that would smack talk while you're playing Wii?
I'm fairly competitive, but I try to let my sense of humor override that.
All right.
And then after we'd hung out and she was about to leave, she said that it was the best first date she'd ever been on, which I thought was strong.
Wow.
Yeah, that's usually a good sign.
So,
yeah. So it's cool that she won.
So
Yeah.
you guys played Wii, you made out. What happened after she left?
I got the impression she wanted to hang out again. So the next day, I actually went by her office and dropped off some flowers for her. The little message that said...
You actually you actually went and stopped by her office and dropped off flowers?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if it's more personalized, it's more genuine.
Point 5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Trent, you ready to give Bailey a call?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but
As ready as you'll ever be. If you're just tuning into the second date update, Trent is asking us to call a girl named Bailey who he went out with on a date. He met her at the gym. They went to his house, played Wii, had a fun evening. She said it's one of the best first dates she's ever been on. Ooh. The next day, he delivered flowers to her office himself as a show of affection. And he asked if she got the flowers. She simply texted him back, yep.
Yeah, I will say, Trent, I thought about it. It's kind of weird that you would go to the lengths of delivering them to her, but then not actually try and drop them off to her.
I feel like that would be creepy.
Yeah, so do I. I feel like going like, hey, is Bailey there? And they're like, oh, no, she's not at her desk right now. And you go, I will wait. Yeah. I feel like that would be worse.
Yeah, but then why not just have a delivery guy do it? It is kind of weird to find out that you went to the lengths of doing that, but not all the way. It's like you half committed.
All right. Well, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get her answer. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. The flowers were alive, right, Trent?
They were alive, yes.
Okay. That could be
Yeah, that's an important
Dead flowers
part.
definitely creepy.
Hello.
Hi, is Bailey there?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Bailey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
What's going on?
I'm fine. Just going through some emails. This is a radio station?
Nice. Did you get my email that I sent you?
I'm not sure what's going on.
This is a morning show on Moving 92.5.
Okay.
You actually recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. That's why I'm calling you.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And this listener, a dude named Trent, liked you a lot and is wondering why you're not returning his phone calls.
Wow. You're serious, right?
I am 100% serious.
Yeah.
Trent emailed us and asked us to give you a call.
Okay.
So you know who I'm talking about then. You remember going out with Trent.
I do. Mm-hmm.
Well, Trent wants to know why you're not getting back to him. First, I want to ask you, did you get the flowers that he delivered to you?
Yeah, I got the flowers.
In the studio, we all think that it's creepy that he delivered it himself. Did that scare you, and that's why you're not calling him back?
He addressed them to a different woman's name.
Oh, no. Are you serious, Bailey?
He put a different girl's name.
Was it like close to your name, like slightly misspelled?
Not even remotely. He addressed them to a girl named Eva.
Do you mean like the card that he had with the flowers said, hey, Eva, it was a great time playing Wii at my place?
Yeah.
Bailey, I got a great idea how to get to the bottom of this. Let's ask Trent.
Oh.
Because he's on the other line right now. Trent, did you get your girls mixed up there?
All right. Yeah.
Hi, Trent.
Hey, let me just be completely honest about this. Okay, I feel like an idiot. I went out with another girl named Eva. We did not play Wii at my house. That was specially reserved for you, I guess you could say. I guess I got the name wrong. I don't even know how that happened.
Oh, Trent.
That sucks. So, who's Eva then? She's just a girl you went out on a date with? Another date?
She's a girl I went on a date with. You know, it was whatever. It was fine. I've just been single for a while, so I go out on not a lot of dates, but I try to go out if there's an opportunity.
So were you just like writing the card to Bailey really quickly, and then you just had a brain fart and wrote Eva on it, and then gave it?
I think so, yeah. It's been over a week since I went out with that girl.
Eeh.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I don't know. I mean, like, how many girls are there?
Oh.
There are not a lot of girls.
Not a lot.
That's still pretty general, a little vague.
So I've been dating, and I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
Bailey, before you saw the name Eva on it, were you like, oh, that's sweet?
I thought it was a really nice gesture. Every girl likes to get flowers, but not addressed to somebody else.
Yeah.
Good point.
That's true. Although, Bailey, can you kind of see how it's an innocent mistake, kind of?
It's an innocent mistake that screams player to me.
So,
all right.
That could be.
Well, in my defense, would any player, self-respecting player, take somebody back to his apartment to play Wii Sports?
That's not a player move.
Yeah. Bailey, that's one thing Trent said that's very true. That is not exactly like, hey, baby, we can go back to my place, play a little Nintendo Wii.
I don't know. Maybe that's the new nerdy version of the player. Okay, gets her back to his place on the first date.
that's
Well,
exactly what
all
I
I'm asking for is just another shot. I just want to see you again, and I screwed up.
Well, I don't know. I think that you should maybe just make a note of each one, maybe in a little calendar.
Color-coded in a file drawer so you can get it right. Hey, Janet or Bailey or whatever your name is.
Oh, Jubal, you jerk.
Would you be interested in going out on a second date with Trent? We will pay for it. Just one more. Give him another chance.
Come on, Bailey.
He sounds like a nice dude. He's just, like I could see that happening to anybody.
It's a good gesture.
I mean, if they're going to pay for it, how can he turn down a free meal and a couple drinks? I just think we'd have a good time.
You know what? I would be happy to be your friend. We'll be gym buddies, but I don't think I can go on another date. I'm sorry.
Buddies.
Oh yeah, Trent, if you went to that gym once or twice before, you're never going again now.
Yeah. I know. He said he doesn't go to the gym very often. Time to cash in that membership.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I think everybody's been on a date before where they know it's not going very well, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Today's second dater, John, emailed us, and his email described his date as, I quote, a giant cluster.
Well, that's to the point, isn't it, John?
So, sounds like it didn't go very well. Hey, John, how are you, man?
Good. I'm better now that you guys reached out to me.
Why don't you tell us what you mean by the date was a complete cluster?
Well, I think it's kind of an understatement. It's probably the worst date in history.
Really?
What?
Yeah. It was.
Why are you so intent on getting another one then?
I mean, when we met, we really clicked. So I really wanted to make it special.
Oh, no.
But not like over the top, but just like, really unique, something memorable.
What went so wrong then? You're planning this special date? Where did the cluster part come in?
I'm driving to the restaurant, and I chose this place that's kind of like small and authentic. It was recommended from a colleague as like the best Italian food in town.
Yeah.
And I ran over a curb on accident because I was so nervous, and so she probably thinks I'm a really horrible driver, and I'm not, but I just was nervous.
Do you get nervous on dates often?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But for her, you were.
Yeah, like dream girl. So in the actual restaurant, I had a reservation, but they had us down for the wrong time, so we had to wait for like half an hour.
All right. What's so bad, though? I mean, these are just a couple, like, inconveniences.
Yeah, that's nothing. So we sit down, and they sit us way in the back next to the restrooms, and you could literally hear the toilets flushing.
Oh, man.
All right, that sucks.
It's romantic.
Real
But
romantic.
again, not your fault.
Especially when a big guy went in there and we could hear more than just the toilets flushing.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, but like Brooke said, none of that is your fault.
I agree. But then there was like her food. Her food came and it was the wrong order. She ordered chicken fettuccine and they brought out seafood fettuccine. Well, she's allergic to fish.
Oh.
She couldn't even eat that, so we had to wait 20 minutes while my food just sat there cold for her food to come. And then when it did come, the waiter spilled it on her.
Oh, wow.
And she had told me in the car, I had complimented her dress, and she's like, "Oh, thanks. I just got it today."
Oh, no.
And
So it's just one thing after another.
yeah, it was awful.
So did you step in, John, and do anything to make her feel better about the night? Like, what did you do to try to smooth it over by the end?
I was just so apologetic at the experience at the restaurant. And I said, "Hey, why don't we go somewhere? I'd love to, spend some more time with you. Perhaps we could watch a movie or something and talk." And she kind of shot that down really quick and said, "Oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I have to feed my cat."
Oh, wow.
Feed your cat.
She told you the cat was more important?
Ouch. That's a big excuse because cats are pretty good by themselves without eating for a while. So
that's what I was.
That's how the date ended?
Yeah. And then it was really awkward. I went in for a kiss goodnight, and she kind of just turned the cheek. Gave me the cheek.
I feel like, though, you're blaming all of the bad things that happened on the date on someone else. Is there anything you could have done that would have turned her off?
I mean, besides my bad driving, no, I don't. I really don't think so. I mean, I had her laughing, before the food spilled on her. We were like having a great conversation, and it went really well.
Huh.
So you just kind of want a second chance. Take her out on a decent first date. I can understand that.
Yeah, and she hasn't been returning my calls.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
Well, I left her 2 voicemails, and then I texted her.
All right.
And I haven't heard back.
We think we know what the issue is.
Yeah.
We'll call her right after this song and see if we can get her to go back out with you, okay?
Cool. All right.
All right, hang on. We'll get your second date update after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
John emailed us about a girl named Meredith who he met at a bar, says that it was kind of like love at first sight for him, and then their date just went horribly bad.
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
Not really John's fault, just things kept happening. Their reservation wasn't on time, the food was bad, the food was wrong, the food got spilled in her lap, all kinds of things. John, are you ready to call her and see if she'll go out with you again?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're assuming the problem is the date you went on sucked.
That you have terrible karma for some reason.
Exactly. It's not me. It was the date itself.
Okay, if that's not the answer, are you going to be horribly upset, John?
I don't think that's going to be the issue. But if for some reason it is, I will be sad, but I don't want to give up. I mean, I think she needs to give me another shot.
Okay.
John, if we get a hold of her, what do you want me to say to her on your behalf?
I just want you to say that I can see that she's somebody that's really special, and I think that she would think the same about me if we had a second chance.
All right, I'll do it, but I'll do it less creepy than that.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you, man. But
it sounded sad.
it did sound sad.
It sounded sincere. Come on.
All right, John.
Thank you.
We're gonna call her right now. Stay on the line. Kind of be quiet and jump in whenever you think it's appropriate. Okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Meredith.
Yeah, this is Meredith.
Meredith, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you guys?
Not bad. Do you listen to our show?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Awesome.
Have you ever heard one of the second date updates?
Yeah.
Less enthusiastic on that answer.
What if I told you that somebody emailed us about you?
Oh, jeez.
It's a guy by the name of John. You guys went out on a date, and from his description of the date, it was terrible. Not necessarily his bad, but a whole bunch of bad things happened.
Yeah, I remember very well. I have like a ruined dress as a token of that bad date.
Is that the reason that you won't call him back, because the date was bad?
Here's the way I think. I mean, chemistry is an interesting thing. We had a certain physical chemistry. He's really nice. I was attracted to him. But when that many things go wrong, one after the other in a day, I think it means something. It's like, hello, the universe is trying to tell us something, that this is just not going to work out.
You think it was God's hand himself coming down from the sky and tipping a food in your lap to make sure the date was bad?
Exactly. The hand of God's linguine all over me. It's like, come on.
You can't credit it to just a bad restaurant?
Sure, it was a bad restaurant, and it wasn't his fault, but it's like that wasn't the only thing. I mean, he ran over a curb on the way there. It's like that got me all jittery, and like it was one after the other, and it's like I can't ignore the signs that there's probably a compatibility issue here.
Meredith, do you worry that you could miss out on something good if you don't give it a second chance?
If the date's any indicator, like the curb, who cares, right? But then it just got progressively worse. So the second date is like, I get struck by a bus or, he
Meredith?
chokes on something.
If you're familiar with the second date updates, you should know that he is on the other line.
Yeah, okay.
And just heard everything you said. John, say hi to Meredith.
Hi, Meredith.
Hey, John, what's up?
I can respect where you're coming from because I agree it was a horrible date, and I feel really bad about it. But I just don't think that should dictate what we had.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I got to trust my instincts, and I don't want to be let down the path that we're both just going to end up disappointed and possibly dead.
Meredith, I don't think it's going to be that serious if you give him another shot.
That's a big jump.
I just believe that things happen for a reason. And one after the other, the indication was that this is not going well for whatever reason, and I should pay attention to those signs.
Meredith, is it that you just really don't like John that much? Because I feel like if he was Prince Charming, you'd be willing to overlook all this stuff.
It's just that I really want to fall in love, and it's tricky business, and I'm scared that everything's saying this is not the one.
John, it sounds like Meredith doesn't want to go on a second date, but I'm going to give you 30 seconds to try to convince her.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. Go for it.
What was going through my head after this date was that if you did give me a second chance, I would promise never to hurt you or never to make you feel like you did on that first date. And I think Rick Astley kind of sums it up in this song. If you don't mind, I'll just sing it to you, and this will capture what I'm thinking.
Gosh.
Never gonna give you up.
Oh, my God.
Let you down. Never gonna run around.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You're ridiculously adorable. Oh, my gosh.
Meredith, say yes,
Meredith,
please.
you can't respect that? A little Rick roll on your second date update?
You know what? Only because he is referencing, like, we did kind of talk about, 80 songs. So, okay, yeah.
Yes!
But on my terms. Like, never sing that song to me again.
It worked!
I thought that was awesome.
That was the universe's power
Yeah.
at its
Oh, my
best. Are you
God.
kidding me?
Here you go, Meredith. We will pay for your second date, all right? We'll send you guys out. We'll take care of it. We'll figure out the driving situation. We'll send you out in full body armor, whatever you need to enjoy your second date with John.
I can't wait to see her smile again, because when you smile, I think the whole world stops and stares for a while.
Oh my God. Come on, John, give it to us in song.
No.
Bring us out in song.
John, quit while you're ahead.
No!
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. Girl, you're amazing.
Oh, my God. He needs to hang up before I change my mind.
Awesome. You guys are going to have a good time.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of times when you do second date updates, people have no idea what they've done wrong on their first date, or they leave out a very important detail in the story that they're telling us, something that they don't think is weird, but their date certainly thought was. Well, today's second dater knows exactly what he did wrong on his first date. His name is Tuggy. Tuggy, what's up, man? How are you?
Jubal, how you doing, man?
What's up?
Oh, my God.
What's going on, Tuggy?
You don't even know it, but you are my dog, man. You're my jam.
You're my jam.
Thanks, Tuggy.
Tuggy, do you introduce yourself as Tuggy, or is this just a nickname that you use because, you and Jubal are obviously bros now?
Well, I mean, we're obviously bros, but yeah, I mean, my buddy gave me that name in 8th grade. It's kind of a long story, but yeah, my real name's Daryl.
All right. It's always interesting. It's a long story. They call me Tuggy. I don't want to know that story at all.
Nope, especially in 8th grade.
So the girl that you want to call today, tell us a little bit about her.
This chick I met on plentyoffish.com.
Nice.
And so, I meet this chick. Her name's Megan, and I thought she was cute. Her profile checked out. And I said, hey, you want to go out for dinner? She said, cool. And she was one of the only girls off of this website that actually looks like her picture, which is cute.
I feel like you tried to date everyone on that website.
From
too,
what
like
I know, from what I know of Plenty of Fish, that is true. So, congratulations.
Yeah, and I roll up to pick her up, and I like to have a good time. I'm kind of a prankster, kind of like you, Jewel. And I always have some fun ideas when I pick up a girl, And so anyway, I think this girl wasn't into it or something. I don't know, but anyway. I pick her up.
Yeah, that kind of made no sense what you just said there. What do you mean by fun ideas that you do for girls? Like, see, they get in your car and they sit on a whoopee cushion or something?
No, but so she gets in the car and I'm like, all right, you want to go for a ride? And she's like, okay. And then I floor it.
What?
And we drive. There's a dead end on her street, so I'm like, this would be funny if I drive straight towards this wall and I get to up to maybe 45 miles an hour, in the span of a block.
What are you doing?
Are you kidding?
And I'm headed right for this wall, and she
screaming. And then, of course, I stopped right before the wall. I'm not going to kill us all. And,
Good.
And she was really angry.
Yeah. She just met a guy named Tuggy and gave her address out. It was her first mistake, and now she's in a car with him. This is so wrong on so many levels.
What did she say after you pretended to slam into a wall?
Oh my gosh.
She gathered herself. And she said, "What the hell was that?" And I said, "Well, I just thought it'd be funny."
Oh.
Oh, terrible answer.
Yeah.
No, I like a man to wait until the second date to endanger my life, or at least 30 minutes into the date.
I guess, but it's like if you're not up for that kind of humor, then I don't know if you should be dating Tuggy.
Yeah, then you don't deserve Tuggy. All right. Has this worked for you before? Have you tried this trick?
Not this one. No, the last girl I dated for about 2 weeks, when I picked her up, I immediately locked the doors, and she thought that was pretty funny.
That is so creepy, Tuggy.
That's awesome. Just staring
not
at
funny.
Tuggy, I like your dating style, man.
We're 5 minutes into this date, and I'm already thinking that she needs to file a police report.
Tell us what happened on the rest of your date.
Well, so then we go very slowly to dinner. I'm following the speed limit. And we get there, and I'm like, cool. And then she says, oh, hey, a friend of mine works across the street at this other restaurant. And she's like, do you mind if I stop in? I'm like, no, fine, that's cool. So I'm waiting in the parking lot for like 15 minutes while she's in this other place. And I'm like, well, what the heck, what's up, And so I go across in this other restaurant, and I'm looking for her, and I can't find her. And I said to the hostess, you see a girl that looks like this girl? And she said, yeah, some girl came in and just asked to use the back entrance and left.
Oh,
no.
So she ditched out the back door of another restaurant to try to get away from you, Tuggy.
Yeah, so she bolted.
So what do you want to do today then? You want to call her and find out if she'll go out with you again? You want to call her and apologize? What is the point?
Yeah, I need you guys to make it all right. I need my bros to kind of make it all right.
Smooth it out, huh?
Do you feel any remorse, Tuggy, for making her feel uncomfortable or unsafe?
Yeah, I obviously came on too strong, and it's like I want her to know that I can take it slow and not be crazy right off the bat.
Okay.
I don't believe
Laugh
you.
at the end.
I don't believe you
All right.
at all, though, Tuggy. Is
Here
the
we
problem.
go. Tuggy, we're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call her, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
All right, man. Just hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You can usually tell a date has gone bad when the person you're on a date with makes an excuse to go in another restaurant and then runs out the back door, never to be seen or heard from again.
It's usually a good indicator.
Yeah, Tuggy had that happen to him on his first date. If you're just joining us for the second date update, Tuggy is on the phone. His real name is Daryl, by the way. Tuggy is not his given name. But he met a girl named Megan on Plenty of Fish. He's a bit of a prankster, I guess, and when he picked her up for the date, he pretended like he was going to slam the car into a wall.
What a joke.
Gotcha.
To scare her. It worked. It scared her. But she didn't seem very happy about it. They didn't even make it into the restaurant they were going to because she made an excuse to go across the street to another restaurant, said she had a friend that worked in there, and then bounced out the back door, and he has not heard from her. Tuggy, I was talking to my producer, and he says that you tried to text her about 20 times since your date.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, I wanted to apologize, man. I think I scared her, I wanted to say sorry.
Yeah, I think that says more than I'm sorry.
Yeah. 20 times an apology? That's a lot to text somebody, man.
She was really scared.
Yeah. And Tuggy, don't you think she should have been?
Well, no, she should have been scared if she didn't get it was a joke. Like, if you don't get it's a joke, yeah, it's really scary.
That's good logic.
But you told her it was a joke after, so she should probably lighten up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we smiled and laughed when she got in the car, so I thought, okay, now's a good time for a joke.
And you're hoping to get a second date, or you just want to call and finally talk to her and apologize?
Both, man. I think the only way to get a second date is if I apologize.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone. You ready?
Cool.
All right.
Hello,
Hi, is Megan in?
this is she.
Megan, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning? Nothing?
No, I know who you are, but
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm calling you because you recently went out with a friend of our radio show on a little bit of a date. His name's Tuggy.
Yep,
kind of an unforgettable dude.
Tuggy liked you a lot. He emailed us and wanted us to call you and ask why you won't get back to him.
It didn't seem like he liked me. I was not getting that vibe. He basically almost killed me.
Yeah, he told us about that. He feels bad.
Oh, good. He feels bad. I'm glad.
He also told us how you ditched him and made an excuse to go to another restaurant and then ran out their back door. Was it that bad?
Yeah, some of my finest work, actually. I saw the nearest restaurant. I was like, I know someone that works there. Bye.
Do you regret maybe giving a guy named Tuggy on the internet your address to pick you up?
I didn't. No, his name was not Tuggy when we got together. His name was Daryl. I gave a Daryl my number, and a Tuggy showed up.
Oh, that sounds like the start of a very, very, very bad story. And I guess it was for you, Megan.
Please, from minute one, this guy was a clown. I was like, I can't do this.
Can you explain the date in your words what happened? Because the way that he told us, it didn't sound, I mean, obviously his little stunt sounded like a big deal, but everything else sounded okay.
Honestly, we weren't on a date that long. He picked me up. I said, nice to meet you, Daryl. He said, call me Tuggy. I was like, okay. It basically got worse from there. Then he drove as fast as he could and slammed on the brakes right before hitting a wall.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, it was a joke. It was a joke. I'm like, that. I don't know in what world that's a funny joke.
Uh-huh.
Then he drove really slow to kind of like really stick it to me. Like, is this slow enough for you?
Oh, my God. Then
right.
he's condescending on top of
The
it.
jokes continue.
Wow. As you have whiplash in the passenger seat.
Yeah, very funny. Just, I was in stitches.
Sounds like it.
He is driving down the street, and then he's like, if you don't think that's funny, I can do impressions. And then basically started, like, barking like a dog and then was behaving like a sheep. And I was not reacting at all.
Well, they're impressions, yeah.
They
It's an
are.
impression of a dog and a sheep.
Animal noises.
That is, I would be scared. I would think I had just gotten in a car with a psycho killer.
I mean,
It
I
was a
not happy.
joke. It was just a joke.
Megan, that's Tuggy. He's actually been on the other line listening this whole time.
God, why would you do that? I just told you that this person, I don't want anything to do with him. I don't understand why you would put me on the phone with him.
Man, why do you make me out as like some sort of serial killer? All I just wanted to do was have a good time, you know? It's like
Your idea of a good time is near-death experiences followed up by acting like a jack.
That sounds like fun to me, Tuggy.
And it sounds like a perfect recap.
Honestly,
of all, even if we
if
hit
there's a
that
girl
wall-
out there that likes almost dying and then getting barked at, good luck to her.
God. We didn't almost die. Even if we hit the wall, we were just like maybe had like a broken wrist.
Oh my God. How comforting. Good for you.
You know, listen, I am seriously sorry. I know you were scared, and that's not what I was going for. You know, I just got the vibe that you would be into some sort of practical joking, and like, you know, I read the situation wrong, and I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say.
Why do I feel like even right now you're joking? I mean, within minutes, I felt like my life was at risk, and I found you completely off-putting. I don't know anyone that would enjoy what you were doing in your behavior. And
Is he barking?
I can't. All right. Well, I'm glad you got that out. You're a f***ing idiot. I have nothing to do with you. I really hope you're happy.
Tuggy, you're not helping your case by barking at her.
You just can't stop the jokes, man.
It is a pretty good impersonation of a dog.
Thanks. I've been working on it for a long time.
We can tell.
I mean, like, should I apologize for who I am? I don't know.
No.
I guess so. Is that what I need to do?
No, I mean, if that's who you are, Tuggy, own it, you know. But you and Megan clearly don't click.
You know, man, she made me feel real bad. Like, I
Poor
feel
guy.
real bad.
Oh, no. I made him feel sad.
Yeah, Megan. I'm assuming, Megan, that you don't want to go out with Tuggy again. We will send you out on a second date and pay for it. I'll even pay for transportation so you don't have to worry about Tuggy driving.
I would rather pay for my own dinner 10 times than see that dude again.
Well, Megan, do you at least have any advice for Tuggy? before we let him go in his future dating conquests?
I mean, I wish him luck. I don't really know.
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
All right. I'm done. He wins. He really wins. He wins.
Yep. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna be me, and you know what? So I'm sorry for that.
That's awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
You just be you, Tuggy.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
First things first, I'm the realest.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back. Our second dater today is named Joe. His email said simply that he's very confused.
Oh, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing okay. Doing okay.
Before we get into your confused date, I want to get to know Joe right now. We can worry about Lisa later. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Joe?
Well, I am 34 years old. I sell life insurance.
Nice.
I play the drums.
Cool.
Ooh.
I like to go to karaoke bars sometimes.
Nice.
I like to sing Johnny Cash. That's one of my favorites.
Nice choice.
And I'm not that religious.
Okay.
And that's about it.
I feel like I just read your Match.com profile, and you know what? Sending you a message. Interested in going out, Joe.
You just got poked.
Now, your email said that you went out on kind of a blind date with a girl named Lisa for drinks, and you're very confused. Why are you confused, Joe?
Well, it went well, and she's not returned my phone calls or my text messages.
Okay, can you give us a little more information, Joe? What is this girl like? Is she into you?
She was very nice. She was very pretty. We made eye contact a lot when she was talking to me and when she was listening to me, which is very refreshing.
It's a good sign when people look you in the eye.
Joe, do you tend to be maybe a little uncomfortable in social situations ever?
I don't like really large crowds, but I think in small social settings, I'm okay.
So what'd you do on the date?
Well, we just kind of talked and had drinks.
Was there any awkward moments during the date? Lulls in the conversation?
You know, I found myself trying to think of a couple things to say, but then she randomly mentioned that she played Pac-Man when she was little, and she thought the video games were really easy.
Yeah.
And we just kind of got to talking about that, and I said, you know, if you want to, we could go play some, you know, right now. So we went to GameWorks. She's never been there, and
such a fun date.
We played video games for a little bit.
That's cool. That's fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Did you guys get pretty competitive?
Not really, no. You know, we played the Pac-Man game, and she was okay at it. She wasn't, you know, any kind of like...
What a turnoff, right? Ugh, gross. Why do you even want to call this girl back?
Come on.
Jeez.
Dude, that sounds like an awesome date.
I think that she was just rusty, but yeah,
probably.
We had a lot of fun, and then when I took her back to her car after that, I tried kind of going in for a kiss, and she kind of let me know that it was too soon.
Yeah.
How'd she do that?
She said it was too soon.
Oh, yeah.
She actually said that. Okay.
Hey, I like a girl that's direct.
And then she got out of the car, and what? Did you say to each other, hey, you know, it was great. Maybe we should do this again?
Well, in that awkward moment, I was like, okay, that's totally okay. And then I asked if she'd want to hang out again next weekend, and she said, oh, yeah, I would love to. Then on Wednesday, I called her at around 5:30 or so, and then I never heard back from her.
All right.
Weird.
It's an interesting one, especially because the date kept continuing. It wasn't like she tried to get out of it.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Oh, sad, confused Joe.
Okay, Joe, give us about 3.5 minutes. We'll play a song, come right back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Joe, you ready to give Lisa a call?
Sure, let's do it.
If you weren't listening to the first part of the second date update, Joe went on sort of a blind date with Lisa in Kirkland. They had some drinks, then went to GameWorks. When Joe tried to kiss her at the end of the night, she said it was too soon, and Joe hasn't heard from her since. What's the worst thing she could say to you?
I guess if she said she didn't really have a good time and she was maybe acting or something, I guess that would not feel good.
Okay.
You tried to kiss her, and she said, mm-mm.
Yeah, but she didn't say never. She just said too soon.
Well, sometimes that's a nice way of saying
It's a way to look
never.
at the bright side, though, Joe. Right? All right, we're going to call Lisa right now, get her on the phone, and find out why she didn't get back to you, okay?
Okay, this should be very interesting.
You are right, Joe.
Very informative.
Hello?
Hi, is Lisa there?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Lisa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. What's going on?
Why are you calling me?
Because I wanted to talk. Jeez.
Jubal.
I didn't expect I was going to be met with such rudeness, Lisa.
Lisa, he's kidding.
Lisa, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's where, let's say you go out on a date with somebody, and then after the date, you don't call them back, and they want to know what they did wrong. That's where we come in. We call you to find out why.
Okay.
You recently went out on a date with a guy named Joe.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, Joe. Good
Now
old
you
Joe.
know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
He seemed like a nice guy. He emailed us, and he just wants to know what he did on the date to make you not want to go out on a second date with him.
You can just tell him that it wasn't really a match.
That it wasn't a match? You just feel like you guys didn't click?
Well, I mean, you meet people, that you want to see again, and you meet people you don't want to see again, and I guess I don't want to see him again, so.
Is there anything in particular that makes you not want to see him again?
I mean, have you talked to him?
We have. He seems like a nice enough guy.
He's kind of boring.
But you continued the date. I mean, he told us you went from drinks on to playing games at GameWorks. Why would you continue the date longer if you were bored?
When we were at drinks, I mean, I wanted to stab my eye with a fork. It was so boring. When he's like, oh, do you want to go play video games? I just thought, yeah, I mean, anything but sitting here for another 20 minutes talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
So why not just go, hey, you know what, maybe next time, and then take off?
I don't know. I thought maybe, if we were doing something else, he might kind of come out of his shell or something. But the stuff he was talking about, oh, my God, it was so boring.
Can we hear an example?
Like, we were talking about work and stuff, and he goes on and on and on about insurance or something.
Oh, no.
Like, how long do you want to talk about insurance? It was just an awful date. I was so bored.
Awful. It was an awful date.
I want to give her a fork to stab her own eye out talking about insurance.
Come
for
on,
hours.
he's a nice guy.
Well, I mean, you could go out with him.
Jose probably liked that.
You also said it was too soon when he went in for a kiss.
After we went to the gaming place, he actually, at the end of the day, asked me to go to a wedding with him.
What?
Yeah, it's our first date. At the end, he says, oh, I have this wedding coming up. I don't know, it was like in a week or two. And then he's like leaning in, and I'm like, whoa, too soon. Are you kidding?
Hey, Joe.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Lisa, I probably should have mentioned this to you before, but Joe's been on the phone the whole time listening to this conversation.
What?
I would have never suggested video games had you not talked about them. And when I asked you if you'd been to that place, you said, oh, no, I've never been there. With that interested eye, I would have never said, oh, hey, let's go play video games.
Who knew Joe had so much anger in
I
him?
talked about playing video games when I was 7. Just because I did something when I was 7 doesn't mean I want to go spend all night doing it now. I mean, how about next time you take a girl out, maybe try going somewhere that, like, grown-ups hang out. Like, go dancing, go to a club, do something that, grown-up people do.
Yeah, no, going to a club sounds really mature. You're right.
Yes, Joe.
Okay.
I don't know who signed him on here.
No,
Hey,
I like it.
Lisa,
Maybe you should call people back and just explain to them so they don't have to call a radio show to get information. Maybe you can just be honest with them, and maybe that would be my advice for you.
Who
call the radio show to get the date back. I mean, that's the reason I didn't call you back is because I didn't want to go with you. That is the message. Grow up.
Hey, Lisa.
Dude, it turned so violent so quickly.
This is the point in the second date update where I want to ask Lisa if she'd be interested in going out on a second date with Joe. Lisa, we will pay for it. You can go out, learn about whole life insurance, whatever you want, one more time if you go out with Joe again. Do you want to go out with Joe again?
No, I mean, I date men. You know, I'm not 15. I don't want to go play video games with some guys. No.
There's some fire between those two. I think that they're missing out on an opportunity.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
You got your answer, man. She just thought you were boring.
I got it. Loud and clear.
Anything in the future that you're going to do differently?
Well, I think I probably won't date girls in.
I hung up on Joe. He was boring me.